Okay, where something is horribly wrong here.
What else
That's
is
fine.
there?
We'll
It's
fix
one
it
of
later.
This is one of our broadcasts. Can I call it a telecast? We always have some issues there.
It's a telecast.
If we don't, I mean, there's something wrong. We need to have some type of drama. If we don't get drama, by the way, we're on, aren't we, Cal?
We are. Oh, we are live. As
Okay, well
live
then
can
I'm just
be,
saying,
gentlemen.
this is phenomenal. Everybody's used to though. Look at that lob.
Great lob.
Keep track of
Cutie.
the score in your heads for me because I
That's
need
right.
to
It's
fix
It's the first
scoreboard.
point. First point.
We are live here at the Glenbrook Club. Glenbrook Racket Club, I should say. I'm sorry, you're right, Jay. Sean Albrecht with Jason Love and Cal Noble, and of course Matt McClure will be joining us later.
We're locked in, gentlemen.
For a Series 8 league playoff match, if I'm not mistaken. Is this at playoff implications? Am I wrong?
Yes. No, this is
okay.
the semifinals.
Okay, that's what it is. See, this
Semifinals.
is But anyway, so it's a perfect night for paddle on the far side. I'm not sure what team is on the far side. What team is on
That
the
is
far side?
Kevin and
Park Ridge?
yeah.
Park Ridge.
Okay. So Kevin and John are for Park Ridge. Kevin's the lefty right there with the sky hook and beautiful skip. Wow. There's something about lefties, man. They're always cooler when they hit the ball. Nice communication.
They do.
there.
They use the other side of the brain, Sean.
Sid and Rob. Well,
Wow,
that's my
big
problem.
forehand.
I only have one side. I don't
it.
even have, one of my sides is, like, I don't know how to, I was not good at geometry. How is that working?
Already
Look
a
at the touch.
very entertaining match. Oh!
Absolutely.
He almost had that.
He did. Anyway, semifinals.
That's John. John with the wheels?
Yep.
John with the
All right,
wheels.
so we're 15 all.
Good.
No,
Nice,
love 30.
Cal.
Love 30.
Love 30.
Nice try, though. You knew there were 2 points.
Love 30.
Well, that
I'm
was
trying to be
because
Might have been a
positive.
shoulder tap in there.
That's like one of my
Might have been a
Chinese New
shoulder
Year's
tap.
resolutions is to be positive.
Yeah.
Right now, Sam. Yeah, so beautiful. Look at the scoop from Sid.
So this is a Series 8 match.
It is.
We got Glenbrook Racket Club. Yep,
They
did
I
look
think
a
he
little
called
wide.
that good.
No, I think it was wide.
Really, he called it wide? All right. He did go to the left hand.
Shall we
in
take a look at the
very
replay, gentlemen?
stylish way. Go ahead. Let's. Can I talk while we're doing it? That won't sound flangy. No. Okay, good.
No one's laughing. It's the replay from last week.
I was just going to
It was
say I knew it was
unchanged.
going to be that.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't see. We're actually looking at it live on the screen.
Yeah, well,
No,
that was the last
He's
time.
talking about the peg.
I know what you're
The
talking
guy-
about. I
yeah.
remember. Yeah.
Peg heard around the
That's
world.
right. Timothy Grant Jules. Yes. Timothy Grant Julie. Yeah. Julie. Anyway, what a move.
Oh, heavens to
Beautiful
Betsy.
move from Rob
I don't even know
taking
that.
control. And then, like I said, the near side. That was Park Ridge's Kevin and John. Sid and Rob are from what team again?
Glenbrook Racket Club.
Glenbrook Racket Club. GRC. They get to do the home court advantage thing here. J Lo.
Which
Wow.
I think in the playoffs, right, they make is,
Sorry. There's a.
I think is a big deal.
All right. Don't sing yet, Cal. Don't sing it. Sorry,
All
J Lo.
right, the seagull looking for bread.
So did you ever notice, by the way, so if you're on, you notice some guys on the phone with a significant other, do you ever notice you can always tell when they are? Like Joe, I'm just telling this guy named Joe.
Someone's in here.
I know, no, I'm serious. No, it's just there's a tone that the male of the species has when he's talking, either to his wife or significant other.
In
What a
what
shot.
way?
I'm just saying, so I
Like you're in the grocery store.
Yeah, twice today,
You're
a
at
friend of mine.
Benny's, right?
Friend,
And
no,
you're,
twice.
you're at Fuffa.
Fat.
Fat.
Yeah, you gotta be fat.
And you see
You
this
know,
guy,
they're
you go,
getting-
he's clearly on the phone with his
Yes,
spouse, significant
exactly.
other. Got
We
it.
just should make Fat a sponsor, by the way. It's just.
Can we
come
get
on.
them online?
I don't know. It's a
I love the
PHP.
drop shots already.
I do too.
Not to
Oh,
interrupt
he
your
did the
thought
drive
there,
from on the
Sean.
shoulder turn
Jason,
there.
could we discuss what you were discussing right before, or would you say that for later?
In terms of,
What you did in college?
We're talking about
I
sports
went
now,
to
right?
college.
Right? Can that be
Jeez, Cal.
talked about on the?
Let's
I
make sure
know.
there's a
Okay.
segue
What
there, Cal. I didn't know where he was going with that.
What I did in
About the
college.
sports you played in college.
We're not.
About the sports you played in college.
I did, but we're not talking about that. On
Okay.
air.
All right.
But thanks for bringing it up and
What
making
a
me blush
pickup.
at the
Okay,
same
No
time.
come
worries.
on. This
Yeah.
guy's got some racket skills. Look at this. It's the tennis point is broken out.
Little hand-to-hand combat.
Sid's trying the half volley, which was stylish, by the way. You get some points for that right there.
I'm already
Are we at
really,
30 all?
I think so.
I already am really intrigued by the pace of this match.
Me too.
Very up-tempo.
It's phenomenal. Nice
And we
move.
love that here at the CBTC
Taking
Live.
some super teamwork there. I mean, I technically don't recommend hitting high backhand volleys, but that was a hell of a cover from Sid there.
Well, and again, I don't know these four gentlemen. I don't know that I've ever seen them play, but Sid and Rob on the far side from Glenbrook Racket Club, you can tell that Rob, in the baseball cap,
Yep.
he likes being at the net. So they're going a little bit of the Batman and Robin eye formation. He
Seems
likes
that
being
way.
at the net, so he's going to take everything.
Oh,
he can get his paws on.
This might be a little break point opportunity here
Oh, it is.
for Park Ridge. The Park Ridge Roadsters. Look at, caught him going down.
And so for all of you, paddle learners out there, when you've got an aggressive net player like it seems like Rob is, right at the net, you always hit it where they're supposed to be.
Yes.
Because they're always moving somewhere else. So they got
Especially
caught
if they're active up there. You're right.
Like a family with a dad with a crazy job.
I'm not sure I understand.
Moving all over the place.
Okay, not really.
I like it.
You could have gone military. You could have gone so many other things.
Wow.
Sid and Rob looked like a musical theater troupe there, getting that was a choreographed dance move, but that last switch was amazing.
Again, Rob seems very active. I don't know if he had an extra cup of coffee
shot
today or this is just how he plays.
John's finding the nick.
We should ask him.
Yeah.
These guys just are like radar there. Square of
That's a great
despair, and
ball.
that's a
That's
problem.
ball.
Oh,
It's in.
that stay in, unbelievable.
All right, now
And that
we'll
was a
take a
great
look at the
overhead.
I know.
actual replay.
Can we see the real
It's
one?
an actual
Thank you.
replay. Yeah.
I love this lefty overhead.
Did you tuck the other replay away?
No, it's gone forever now. But
You
fair
hate
enough.
it when that happens.
It's the price you pay.
Yeah, wouldn't that be a case, Coach, of, if you get beat like that, you just kind of tip your hat, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of those shots where you maybe if it happens one or two more times, you start to expect the unexpected.
Yes.
But at the same time, that was a great ball. It was about knee level.
Yes.
He flicked that out of there. More of a squash racquetball flick.
Right, and finding
than a
the
paddle
line,
lob,
too.
Right, or
I mean, I would have let that go. Looked like it was going wide. Great hands.
Sid's got a great forehand. Look at him
that.
probing.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. I'd like to
John's
see
just
him slow that
denying.
one down, add a little more spin, take the speed off it.
For sure. So speaking of take the speed off a phone call, so my friend is on the phone with his wife. It's just he has a certain tone, is what I'm saying.
Is it negative? Is it positive?
Well, you know what it is?
Is it loving?
It's acquiescent is the word.
Okay. All right.
It's like, okay, all right. And I just...
You knew it.
Yeah, so when he got off the phone, I was like this. So how is Barbara?
How is the missus?
And he thought that was funny, but how did you know? Look, you'd know if I was on the phone with my wife.
Okay,
You would know.
how was that more on topic than my dentist story? And he didn't get anything for that.
What are you talking about?
Jason was roasting me because I told a story about my dentist. How was that any more relevant than my dentistry?
Well, I guess
Dr. Saltzman waits for
uncharacteristic
no
error
man.
from Kevin there.
That's fair. So the number
Going
one
inside in on the lefty side.
Yeah,
I
the
like
number
the
one missed
margin of
overhead
error,
from a
though.
lefty is to the right.
Exactly.
Because that's the way their body goes.
Especially if you're on the right side of the court, Coach. For sure.
I love that.
Just for Sean and the viewers at home, is that stage right or stage left?
Great question. Starbird.
I've been in 2 shows where you stop it. I'm not a veteran. A veteran in a certain way, but I'm not really a veteran. I was only invited back just because there was a certain part for me that I needed to play. Apparently, I don't know. No, it was kind of cool. But I'm just saying, stop.
No,
I'll tell the story later.
Let's bring it back.
Let's,
A couple of breaks traded here.
let's combine the
let's
dentist
bring it.
story
Yeah.
about the musical theater. We'll just do like
Can we just agree that they were both bad?
No, I'm not willing to concede that.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Okay.
I think the dentist story was
That's
strong.
not the worst thing anybody's ever said about my stories. I've heard worse than that.
So Rob Wehrman,
Yes.
Wehrman, to serve or is serving,
Right.
doing a heck of a job with it.
For Glenbrook Racket Club, by the way,
Racket
Cal.
Club, yeah.
For the
But once again, if you
Glenbrook
just joined us, we are at the
Racket
Glenbrook Racket.
Club.
What a shot. Come on.
Oh, good. He's got to let that
I
ball
almost
go.
want to say Sid is a teaching pro. Like, he plays kind of like a teaching pro. You know what I'm saying? He'll stand his ground.
Yeah.
He won't move.
He's got good hands. He's already picked up a couple of nice
Look
balls.
at the kid's going in. That's going in. Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
That's all right.
So, all right, I'm going to have to turn the encore mic down.
Yeah. They were warned, to be fair. They were warned.
That wasn't the worst thing we've heard on the ice stream, though.
No.
I'm going to say that. But,
Not even close.
yeah.
So, again, this is the semifinals, guys.
Yes.
Of the CPTC playoffs. This is the final night of the semifinals, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Wow.
Thursday, right?
Yep.
So everything else is already set, is what you're saying.
And the thing that I love is hopefully everybody comes out, all CPTC members, whether you're in the playoffs or not,
I love
come
that.
out to
Come
the
on down.
Glenview Club
Yes.
next Tuesday night. That's Tuesday, March 11th.
So after tonight, Medusa will have taken a look at the draw. It'll be set in stone.
This is it.
I just came up with that, by the way. So
I thought you were going to make a reference about somebody's significant other there when you said Matthews. I was like, gosh, I'm really nervous about this now.
Can you imagine if their significant other went to the dentist? I mean, that would just be.
Did Rob and Sid just win that game?
I believe they did.
All right, I'm locked in. Don't even worry about it.
I actually think it was another break. I think he faulted on that.
It's just not a really
I think we're 2-2.
stable line.
I think it's 2-all. I think it's a pair of ducks.
He's locked in, but it's kind of, not a
Right?
deadbolt.
2-2.
It's just a
3-1. Sorry.
3-1.
one of those cheap combination
Thank
locks.
God you guys are here.
I had it right. If I had a nickel for every time that happened, I could buy a stick of gum.
By the way, speaking of my wife said this. By the way, I listened to you guys a little bit. Believe it or not, she actually listened in. What she said, here's how you handle the score. That's where you get the audience participation.
Yeah. Feel free to text in any comments or score questions.
Especially when we were messing up the score.
Jason did not respond to my question I texted him last time.
Was it about
I asked
dentistry?
him if he had any milk.
Was it appropriate?
Yeah. I was just asking.
I haven't been to the dentist in a while.
Oh. Well, Leonard Saltzman,
Some people.
Kismet professional.
I got a guy.
Kismet professional. Isn't that me? Don't you mean consummate professional?
Consummate, thank you. It's Kismet, though, with
So
Leonard
even
always
stands
Kismet.
professionalism?
Yeah.
Just sometimes.
It's kind of lucky he gets different. Things start to fall into place there.
Hold there.
That's right. Not necessarily an ill-advised drive. He was kind of a little bit.
It was 100% a drivable ball. He just wasn't prepared
Maybe
to drive
ready
it,
for it.
right?
Yeah.
So you can always change a lob into another lob.
Actually,
but you can never change a lob into a drive, but you can change a drive into a lob.
Let's give Love a little love here, because if there's what a shot. Get a replay on that one, Cal.
Oh, we're locked in.
Beauty. No, it's one thing that Coach Jason Love is fantastic at is that. One thing you do, phenomenally well. There are a lot of things on the, especially on the platform tennis court, but one thing, especially on the back or the forehand side, you can go back. I have no idea what you're going to be doing with the ball. I noticed that you ready to drive the ball because you prepare so early, and the last second you might either lob it or you might drive it.
Well, thank you.
He's like Jennifer Lawrence in X-Men.
Going back, so I think the reality again, Sean, to your point is I was taught and beat into me in a physical way. You can set up for a drive and always change it to a lob, but you can never be set up for a lob and change it to a drive.
Exactly.
So if you make it look like you're prepared, you're ready for both.
No, there's no
So
question.
it's not me, but thank you.
But the other thing is you prepare early enough where you can make it obvious, and it makes it obvious to the opponent, and the opponent has no idea. And that's part of the whole thing. Because, my preparation is so late, nobody really notices what I'm doing anyway, so they're not really sure.
It's NCAA season, right?
Whoa, did he get him?
I think he got him.
Wow.
In the words of the great John Wooden, you're either preparing to succeed or you're preparing to fail, right?
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that quote. I love John Wooden.
He was the best.
Oh, yeah.
Is he the greatest basketball coach?
Pretty much in
all
history.
time? You
Yeah,
think so?
Yep. Well, he definitely has the best record, right? The UCLA, when he was there, how many titles did they win? Now, you might say that was a million years ago, but it still was incredible domination.
Different game, different time. I like that from Rob. We haven't seen that one yet.
Just a little screen
the
drive,
two-hander off the screen, yeah.
Got to show it every so often.
And
even if you miss
Kevin
it.
did leave that one high. So look, we're at the seventh game, right? Things are going to start to balance out one way or the other here.
That is hammered.
Sid's forehand still continues to be taken to Pound
Beautiful
Town.
touch.
For the
Yes.
record, the Pound Town reference came out in the first set of the first match.
He's
Look at that.
condo shopping from the looks of it.
Correct.
And Rob loves the net, and Sid feels comfortable being back there in that overhead position.
Rob loves the net life is the quote we had the other day, which is just a terrible 70s disco reference. But
I hear it.
Okay. It's totally lost on Cal, by the way. Unless there's dental terminology in it, then maybe there's something there.
Well,
Nice
you probably
try,
listened to that on vinyl.
Guys, can you keep it down? I'm trying to sleep.
Good lob.
A little.
I love that.
Well, and I think what set them up for that is they were going back and forth on their overheads.
For sure, that's going to be a little long. Nice try.
Sid and Rob there were going kind of east to west, deuce to add. It caught them. It left the ball open to drive.
That'll be a lesson you pretty much want to pick on one side, especially if you're set up that way.
It's
That hit the line. Beautiful, sir.
yeah, I think they gave it to him. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's the #1 strategy in paddle, right? Pick and stick.
Sure. Cal, that's not a nasal reference.
I was gonna say you can.
He gets it. Yes.
You can pick your friends.
No.
Oh, it's out of here.
Warm weather paddle.
You can pick your friends.
This probably hit my car.
You can pick your
I parked
nose.
over there. I'm just saying.
I do.
But you
Pick my
can't pick your
friends.
friend's nose.
Oh,
No.
interesting.
Bueller.
That's an interesting theory.
Bueller.
Yeah.
So how'd you meet your wife?
Tree. In
Well, I
college,
went out
playing
and got
sports. But that's for a different story.
Nice. Yeah.
Anyway.
A ball went out of the court.
Yeah, ball out of the court.
And I was in the parking lot, and there she was.
I think we're at 3-3, 30 all. This
Yes.
is a big point.
I love this.
Big point.
As it should be. It's a semifinal match for playoffs with playoff
I'm
implications.
going to pull it up. What are the seedings?
That's
for
a
this
great
match?
question.
2 and 3? Oh,
Chest long, good leave
perfect.
from John there.
Oh,
A lot of people would have tried
Wait,
to cut
was that
that ball
40-15?
off.
yeah, it was 40-15. Thankfully, we were silent, and then as
two?
soon as
Park-
they called the score, we.
So Park Ridge taking a possibly temporary lead with the hold of serve there.
And Rob the Lob Werman.
I love
Werman.
it.
So clarification on that. We had
Sid with a clean living.
Park
Leg
Ridge
cord.
2, Glenbrook 3. Park Ridge was the 3 seed. Glenbrook was the 2 seed.
Oh, so this is a good matchup here.
Yeah. And again, this is the semifinals. This is why you play.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, so do I.
Little chip and a dip there.
No question. Little Peter Corder.
See, and I want them to go right back at Kevin with that, right? He's in the blue.
For sure.
Go at
Especially
him.
since he was inside the service line on that last ball. That's a great lob.
That is a great
Look
lob.
at that sky. Come on.
I actually had a group out there today, Sean, and you'll love this. In tennis, when you hit a great shot, what do you do?
Oh, you move in.
You move in and close the net.
Exactly.
Paddle when you hit a great
You know,
shot, what do you do?
the exact opposite.
You got to back up.
Yep.
So again, those are 2 great overheads in a row. I
Oh,
love his drop shot.
come
I'm going to
on.
clap for that. You notice he hasn't
Flying
hit one.
Melendez. No.
He hasn't hit one about 3 or 4 games.
No. Unbelievable touch.
Guy's a car dealer selling floor models.
We gotta go to the boat tomorrow. Sit. No. Great.
He got jammed up with a
Some
forehand
serious
volley.
power.
Gotta come
Some
in there.
lefty magic from Kevin right there.
He's got a nice
He
forehand.
does. It's sneaky.
Oh, that's
some sneaky pace
Great
on that
volley
puppy.
by Sid there. The old Elvis Presley
He has
return to sender. No? That's an old
I was
Mikey Raleigh
thinking
for you.
Ron
Rustabout.
Cadillac.
I was going Rustabout. I don't know. I went either that or Blue Hawaii. That's wow.
Oh,
Little
good
You know,
lob.
wasn't I just jinxed him? Wasn't I talking about their communication?
Yeah,
And
you
like
did.
I know anything about my communication anyway. Ask my wife. I don't.
What
I
about
don't.
your friend's wife on the phone in the grocery store?
Okay, now we're gonna get rumors started.
Yeah, that's.
They were talking about your wife.
Oh,
It's
that's
in
a
there,
good
beautiful.
overhead.
Oh, look at that last minute. Tell you what, John's got some like some just
That's in.
extra burner speed. That's in there. Just the
I love
last
that
second
little
he did.
drive.
Nice pickup. Yes. Yes.
Everybody but Kevin and John knew that drop shot was coming.
Everybody Wayne Chung
Everybody in
tonight.
here knew that was coming.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Freaking awesome. Okay, that's some lefty mat. Look at the pick.
What a pickup.
Come on.
Oh,
I feel like Seinfeld. No pig. There's pig. No pig. It was unbelievable. All right, so locked in at 44. I don't know. I'm an old timer. I say Reggie Jackson, but wasn't there somebody else?
Lewis Hamilton.
Exactly. That was pretty good.
Bill
It's not
Cartwright?
as good as Lulu, by the way.
Bill
but that's
Cartwright
in
was
there,
44, wasn't he?
Cal.
3-time NBA champ, the Bulls?
I want to say there was a 3 in there, but maybe you're right.
Could be wrong.
No.
Was it Stacey King?
No, he was in the 30s. But I think you're right about Cartwright there. Somebody who's
Somebody
Oh, what a
chime in with a
touch.
text. He got the
John
doink.
says
I don't
I
know
can
if he,
do
I don't
that.
know if he called it, but
Well, you tell you what, the cool thing about that was the speed was perfect too. Because I mean, finding the nick is one thing, but finding the nick with a nice, kind of soft touch really makes a difference.
good ball,
Oh,
right at
it's
his feet.
He picked that one up. He one timed it.
Oh.
Nice speed.
And
You know
again,
what? I love the idea. Again, you were going to say it.
his drop shot is causing so much disruption.
Yep. Even if he gets there.
Well, it's almost, as I've said before, it's almost better off if they get there. If they get there, it puts them way out of position.
For sure.
And now they're in a far more troublesome spot.
Oh, yeah. Besides, do that for 3 sets.
Yes.
You're going to be hurt.
It's like Rocky Balboa with body blows, you know?
He's getting tired.
I'll take the haymaker to the face.
What favor?
Oh. I think it was wide.
Go to the camera. What is it?
So good.
You know, the Sid's got to be less subtle.
I like this guy. I like this guy.
Up 4.
Wow. He's
Take 2.
He's easily the funniest guy we've had on the stream all year.
Hey, don't ask a question if you don't want to hear the answer. I saw some space. I'm just saying.
I love how he follows it up with right away. That's baloney.
Yeah, sorry, Sid.
Yeah.
I'll buy him a beer. I don't know. That's good, Waterfall. He one times it.
Tomahawk.
Does anybody want to let the screen?
No, well, I mean,
I guess it is.
I'll be honest. I didn't go out there. I didn't touch the tension, so I don't know how.
Well, we'll never find out if you don't. There we go.
That's true.
That's in there.
He loves that forehand screen drive.
He's good at it. Maybe get another
It's
one.
coming every
It's
time.
unbelievable.
He's got to get that. Yeah, he's got to get it cross court to
What
Kevin.
a
There it
top-spin
was.
drive.
But see, that was the difference.
Inside in, yes.
Sid got that forehand screen drive to Kevin cross court, not to John.
The cool thing about that last one from Rob, he actually got that high in the strike zone, so he could snap it down. That's he gets it again, just in case you
Same
missed
shot.
it the last time. There it is one more time for those of you who might have missed it.
Well,
if you had
and
to go.
it was almost instant replay, same exact shot.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
Dusted off that part of the line.
And again, I think what's hard is
Good touch.
we feel like this court is so small,
I like
but
that.
you actually that's a great shot.
Super waterfall.
Good ball by
John.
John. I think the court is so small, so we underestimate the amount of time and space it takes to move laterally from side to side.
Yes.
Right?
How are you?
Good ball right at him.
Oh, by the way, volley. Beautiful.
Doink. Oh, we almost had it.
He's there.
Oh,
Wow.
I think that's the first one he's missed.
It is. And that might have, just to your point, might have been just because of the position, maybe have been a lob, possibly.
And it was also the only first one maybe that went backside instead of side back.
Correct.
So his body alignment was just a little off of what's normal.
Good flick.
Good ball. And again, I love how he goes right back at him. Stay
There we
on
go.
him. Stay on him.
There you go.
Remember, you got to dance with the girl you came with. There she is.
Oh.
But see, he was going the other way with it.
Yeah.
I want him to come back this way.
Yeah, his dance partner was walking to
Yeah.
some other guy at that point.
He left her at the punch bowl.
That's right.
You know.
I didn't think she could move like that. Okay, so what a shot.
Great
Unbelievable.
return.
Wow.
Easily my
This
favorite guy
Shooter
on the stream.
McGavin.
Yeah, favorite guy on the stream so far.
Yes. Said Shooter McGavin Siegel. I like that. One timer. Yep.
Good ball.
Good cover.
Good tomahawk.
Shot. Look at the touch. A little long.
Good.
Little long.
I think it dropped in.
Did it drop in?
Yeah. Kevin
called
gave
it
it the
good.
good. I saw. Yeah.
That's called topspin, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen.
I didn't see any.
It's a rainbow. What do you mean you didn't see any?
Is that where the top of the ball spins? right, guys? All right, thanks, guys.
All right.
All right. 5-4 to Glenbrook.
That's correct.
Sid to serve.
So he's serving for the set here.
I don't know if nail biting is a dentist thing or a
huge
dermatologist
return
thing,
from
but
Kevin.
this is a nail biter.
I mean, this is what you were hoping for, right? Your
KB with the just
Your
buggy
2-3
whip forehand. That
your
was
2-3
amazing.
seed court 1 matchup.
Yeah. Might have been half an inch over the net that last return. That's a good lob.
That is a great lob, especially because you know you got Rob. Rob
Got a
wants to
little
play
risky
tight
there.
on the net.
For sure. Yeah, some screen drives, if they stay behind you, sometimes you're just probably better off just lobbing the ball. Because you're just going to flick it. It's probably going to go long. He's, if you're out in front like that.
All right.
Another one that was close. But I
Could
think
write a
I just-
book called Risty Business, or a screenplay for a film that could go
I
to
like
theaters.
you, Joel. Don't you know that? All right, good. Sit. Yeah, sit. And I was talking about sit, not Sid, when I said that, by the way. There was
For those of you who are not me and can't see the look in Jason's eyes as I turn to say something slowly, it's the worst kind of anticipation.
You know,
He looks like
Great
he's
lob.
about to get some bad news regarding his dog.
That's a smart
He
play.
hasn't eaten in a week, but we're
There we
hopeful.
go.
And then the doctor comes
Going a
out,
little
and that's
backside
the
there.
look. If you took a picture of it.
hey, that is close to home. Do we not?
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is just smart play here from Park Ridge.
Good
Oh,
middle ball.
Make sure we're just communicating
Oh, there it is.
speed.
And again,
He's gonna
I
get
love
that
it.
one.
But
Tell you what, he
Great-
owns that one.
But great wheels by John. But
Yes.
Rob's got to keep hitting that drop shot. I'm telling you, it's been their key when they're at the net.
Got to think cover, too, especially after that one, because I think John's gone cross-court.
Jeez.
Does last one. Look at this.
Look at
The
he's
flying squirrel.
He's a net animal. Is that his nickname? Flying squirrel. Yeah.
Look at that.
Blind. Oh, the banter in the hut is so good. It's so good.
Stayed in there. A little wide.
Just wide.
Good leave. Unbelievable. It looks to me
we've
we
got
got
a
a set point
Set
here.
point here. Yeah.
Ready to go. Oh, that's all right.
Rumor has it he does that every time.
He's
yeah.
not going to.
It's already like the third or fourth time this match.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he doesn't have a shot clock issue, I'll tell you that much. He just stepped up to the line and fires it, which I kind of like.
I do too.
Oh, amazing forehand drive from Kevin. Catch and said just slightly off the net.
So from
Probably should have
set
been
point to
closing a little
break
bit more,
point.
building a
I
little
love
bit of a
that.
wall. And a break point here for the Park
That one
Ridge.
was close too.
Yes. Super shot from Rob. Tell you what,
I'd love to see John lob that again instead of drive that ball.
maybe even take it off a backside
Yeah,
screen.
because you know Rob's going to bite in on it, right?
Oh, yeah.
And dive hard
That's
to the
perfect.
net. Oh, he got it. Oh.
Wow. Perfect square of despair volley.
The panel of death.
That's right.
Is that the panel of death?
You guys
R-dub.
both used them incorrectly,
Okay,
but
another.
that's okay.
I didn't say fail to death.
No, it's
Did he?
okay.
It was near the square of despair. I don't think it was actually.
You know,
Great shot.
Great.
There we go.
There it is, first set.
Wow. First
Blinking,
set
you
to
miss it.
Glenbrook Racket Club. The Yachtsman.
There's no
I don't
logo.
know. I don't
we have
know
no
what the-
idea.
is there a-
no idea.
We're at a total loss here. All right,
Yeah.
well, we're going to take a quick message from our sponsors, and then we'll be back. Jason, is there anything you want to say?
Yeah,
At Volley, we build tools to unlock your potential. The new Volley PTI feature breaks down your game like never before. Ever wondered, which partner has impacted my PTI the most? What's our win percentage as the favorite or underdog? Do I perform differently in 2 or 3 set matches? Now, it's all at your fingertips. The PTI tool is free to everyone. Download the Volley app today and level up your game. We'll see you on the court.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
I have a reputation.
No, I get it. There's
I don't
some
have a
bonds.
reputation, so I can do whatever you want, and it's not.
Sorry,
gonna make a
off-air
The
conversation.
musician's
Yeah.
bond will never be broken unless it's between Sean and I.
Okay, fair.
What is that supposed to be? So
Look,
I
we
break it?
are in this hut, Jason. You would have thought this was cruel. Whenever this was, we were in here when I had broken up with my girlfriend that day, and I told Sean about it. He brought it up on air like 4 times. He goes, Cal, I think this is why she left you.
Wow.
The day of.
I must not have been
The
here
day
that
of.
day.
You were
Trying to
not there.
I was
therapeutic.
not
By the
here.
way, we're back at the Glenbrook Racket Club, watching a semifinal playoff bout, if you will,
We could not be more locked in.
between the Park Ridge Roadmasters. Yes, I like that.
The Road Runners.
No,
Road Runners,
pastry-
even better.
pastry
even
chefs.
Better. Nice.
Wow.
Pastry chefs.
Jeez.
And then of the gourmets of Park Ridge shape. No, anyway, Glenbrook has already taken the
The
first
Park
set.
Ridge bread makers, because it always smells like sourdough
So
here.
it does, which I kind of like. So Sid and Rob on the far side there have already, from Glenbrook, have already taken the first set 6-4. Oh, man, he's got some pop on that forehand side. Sid, geez, I feel like...
Are we live yet?
Yes.
That was almost a little... it was a bad Harry Carey, but it was almost $1 billion. Anyway, so...
John Robinson.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, what a scoop.
He dug it out, though.
And he sold it to him because I think that might have been going long. Look at the touch.
Yeah,
I like the fact that they're picking on him. What a lob,
Stay on him.
Sid's
Look,
like,
great
I
lob.
got...
But there it is again. They hit a great shot. You got to back up.
For sure.
You can't stay tight on that net. So
Exactly.
I'm curious to see what changes they come up with here, Kevin and John. Personally, I'd love to see Kevin. Oh,
Yes.
Yep, there's Kevin the lefty. I'd love to see him take his overheads with a little bit more patience and caution as opposed to risk reward. And they've got to find a way to keep the ball away from Sid's forehand.
Yes.
It's been the weapon.
Either that, and am I wrong? Either that, or there's a certain amount of energy coming off the volleys on the Park Ridge side, which is nothing wrong with. Like right there, that's a pretty good shot, but you stick it too hard, too often, and sometimes stuff like that happens. You're probably better off detonating it a little bit more, just keeping it in front of you.
All right, so we'll get serious, Sean. Thanks for bringing it up. The
You're
volley
welcome.
is the.
I'm not even sure what I did, but you're welcome.
The volley is the only shot that should leave your paddle slower than it came.
Oh yes.
Because it's a control shot, not a power shot, right? So remember, when you're half the distance of the court and you hit the ball and it leaves your paddle faster than it came, it's going to come back then faster again.
Exactly.
And you have half the time to recover.
react to it.
And cover.
Is there ever a time in the cold weather where hitting it harder is actually beneficial?
On the volley?
Yeah.
Only if I would say if they're blitzing and they're coming in and you're trying to stuff the turkey, as Mike Raleigh would say, things like that.
Play a little beanball.
But the reality is, again, the ball should leave your paddle slower than it came.
It's a good shot. What anticipation.
You're kind of like, and apologize if you don't like this analogy,
Rob.
but I think this is a compliment. You're kind of like Paddles
Gets the
Neil
early
deGrasse
break.
Tyson. You're just pointing out things that like you kind of conceptually understood but never put into words.
Oh, no, in other words,
You know, like if you think about a volley, it is like, it's like the ball comes off slower, but you wouldn't always think about that when you think of a volley.
I mean, if you're not a big Neil deGrasse Tyson fan, that may not be a compliment.
No,
but,
I get it. I get it. But I think the reality is look, I'm not the end all be all, but I think that's one of the big things that I try to contribute to the world of paddle, right, as I go around. And teach camps and clinics, et cetera, whatever. If you were to ask me what's the #1 shot in the game of paddle, it's the volley.
Yes.
If you wonder why you're not as good as you think you are, it's because you're volley. If you wonder
if I
what
were to
the
ask you the #1 ball machine in the world, you would say
volley.
Nice.
Yeah. The biggest differentiator between level is the volley.
Did we go over our sponsors?
No,
yet, Cal?
we'll take this opportunity because we were having technical difficulties to thank our incredible sponsors.
CPTC, of course, we've got
Illinois Bone and Joint,
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute,
Viking
IBJI.
Paddles and Balls, Wintrust Community Banks, and of course the illustrious volley machine, which
Did you get that? You didn't get all the.
Well,
looks
it's
like
fine.
you cut that off. Don't do that.
It's because the camera wasn't working.
Yeah, but all right.
It's fine. We'll come back to it.
All right, be better.
Because the volley machine is actually going to be making appearance as the partner to Steve Sullivan, expected to make it to the quarterfinals of nationals this year.
Oh, is that right? Oh, it worked. What a shot. What a shot. Lefty magic.
Great play.
K-Dub with some lefty magic. KB, I should say.
KB.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, what a shot.
All right, I think it's 30-40.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they break right back. We got a bamboo shoot styling, guys.
And you can see, look, Sid's natural tendency is to back off the net a little bit, whereas Rob likes to get close.
Exactly.
So if I was that returning side from Park Ridge, I would take every return. And again, no offense to Sid, but his natural tendency is to go back, right?
Yes. It's a good switch.
Nice ball. But what did I say at the changeover, right? Got to get it away from Sid's forehand. We got to find a way.
Especially if you're going to switch like that.
Yeah.
Because you're going to need some time for that. Usually when you switch, it's usually a ball that's kind of lofted or kind of a waterfall or maybe even a lob. Gonna pick up. That's gonna come back over the net. Nah, never mind. What was I talking about? No more beer for me. I should have known what that is. But no more beer for me. I didn't even have one yet.
I'll take yours.
It must be the allergy medication, which, by the way, I'm feeling pretty good right now.
It's not quite.
That's
Oh,
good. That's a
good
great blitz. It's a really good blitz.
He has easily been the most active player on the
Flying
court.
in there.
Yeah.
Lance Briggs. You bet. All right.
Evil Knievel. It's the best I got.
40 love.
Oh,
and then
wow.
What
He
goes
went
lefty?
lefty. He went lefty.
He did. He does that again. What? Oh, just missed it. And he was there.
I love what Kevin did there. Is so you've got Rob all over the net. He went right at him. Again,
Right.
go where they're supposed to be because you know he's going to be moving. Caught him off guard a little bit.
All right, 15-40. And there's another break with that hammer.
Yeah.
I mean, a sledge, baby. I know. Pete Gabriel. That was huge. That thing was. That came back faster than it was hit for sure.
Peter Gabriel is in the Genesis guy?
Yeah, I like to call him Pete. I don't know. Well, he was first name basis. You know,
What does he have to do? Did he have a song called The
he
Sledge?
saw a song called Sledgehammer. Yeah, it's way before your time there, Cal. That's
How
okay.
do you not know that one, music guy?
Look, best
You
I can,
probably heard it.
best
You
I
just
can
don't-
do is
Great
amazing
ball.
return.
But again, right
from
at
just-
him.
Yeah, and
because you know Rob is
an
going
inch
to
off
go
the
across.
net. Yeah, inch off the net. I mean, that wasn't even. I barely made it over. It was beautiful. Perfect return.
Great lob.
They tell you not. You can't leave the deck on the forehand.
Yes.
But you tell you what, he did leave the deck, and he got way behind it.
Well,
he wasn't able to back up or back into the net there for.
We
to
are
build a little bit
generally
of a wall.
land animals. We
Yes,
don't
we
want
are.
to be. We don't want to be airborne. But he had such a great
Nice
lob.
pick up. Teaching a lesson out there.
But look,
Almost, yes,
so Kevin's
yes.
return 2 points ago went down the line. Rob had to stay. On this point, he's now has to stay, so he goes cross
Cross-court.
court, and it sets the whole thing up.
I have no idea if that was in or out.
It was out.
It was
Okay.
out. There's one thing about the lefty-righty combo that you do have to get down, so to speak. And I don't mean
Get down tonight, Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Cool in the gang. It's good. That's going to be in there. It's just that you got to get your communication down because there's two forehands there, and of course they obviously did a pretty good job considering they won that game. We're at deucey.
Paradox.
Yeah. Well, we were at 4-all last.
Yeah.
You know, it just took 8 points, and it was over. That first set. Good lob.
Well, I mean,
Maybe?
unfortunately,
No,
when
just down.
you
Nice
get
try.
in the hold routine, right, Sean?
Yes.
Right? You stay on serve, but when you get in a break, you're going to set yourself up for one hold to win the set. You know,
Exactly.
it's just science. You know, you can't
That's a
argue
good
science.
switch. No. I try.
And I only went to the
In
Harvard
vain.
of the Midwest, so like I don't even really know what I'm talking about. But
Now, did you go to the same Harvard of the Midwest for athletics that
is
you
there,
were going to go to?
Wait, hold on. There's not one, not just one Harvard of the Midwest?
I'm just saying, did you go to the same one that you went when you decided to choose which scholarship you were going to go to? Were you going to that school regardless?
I'm pretty sure at this point I would say any school I went to was the Harvard of the Midwest, but
Nice try.
but no.
Indecision there maybe on Rob's part. You could have had that, but I'm just asking
Yeah.
because we just learned something, we learn something from J. Love all the time, but this time we just didn't realize that he had, another hidden talent which he actually could have kind of taken advantage of
I'm an
collegiately.
onion. I'm an onion, Sean. There's so many layers. So many layers.
Oh, good. He's an ogre.
3-2 on the change. Nice hold.
Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but I hope this goes 3.
Oh my God, yes.
He just hauled off and pounded that thing. Look at this. Sit. I remember when, if you swung at a volley, you had to do push-ups.
Yeah.
Am I missing something here? That was a great shot.
Push-ups.
Yeah. I mean, these days.
Looks like you didn't swing at a lot of volleys.
That was late, but very well done, Cal.
Thanks.
Well, look at me.
Well, look at me. What do I look like? Come back. Same
did
could be
a lot of
said for me.
Sean, I think you look great.
I think Jason's the only
Thanks,
one here who
Jason.
looks like he does push-ups.
I run too. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, you look like a runner. You look like a steamed salmon guy.
Steam.
You look like you drove an Xterra in 2014.
What?
Sit.
That,
Just long.
that seemed
Good
like
leave.
a dig.
And you're wearing
Was that a paddle jump?
shoes with no, do you have no socks on, Jason?
Oh, I have socks on.
Let's get some peds on there.
Okay. All right. Because if you were wearing sandals,
great
sneakers with
first
no
volley.
socks, I mean,
They're not Birkenstocks.
you just got out of a steam room.
God, I wish I had
That's
a
a
steam
great
room.
lob.
Isn't that the dream?
You know, I'd do anything for a steam room or a nice hot shower.
Anything?
Yeah. A lot of things.
Okay.
Another good
A
lob.
lot of things.
I like the fact
Sorry,
he's
should we
got to
bring
pick
it back
it
to
on
paddle?
him.
Yeah.
Just staying on that ad side. Nothing
Yeah, good
against
dig.
John, what a shot. What a shot.
Again, I don't know that he meant to go
No.
that far across court, but it put it right into Kevin's forehand.
Exactly.
I think I said 5:30.
I heard 5:30, yeah.
Just
So I'm going to guess
rock.
the score is 5:30.
We asked them to call it loud to help us out.
I can turn up the on-court mic a little bit more, but
Sure.
I just feel like we're going to get even more profanity there.
Nah.
Okay, that was a drop shot, not a drop shot, and it worked out. It's like a date, not a date, like when I met my wife. Really wasn't I don't know. And we are back to 30 all. You got to love this.
I love it.
By the way, if you just joined us, we are at the Glenbrook Racket Club. Technically, we're on in Glenview/Northbrook. Is that what we call it?
I believe
Glenbrook?
so, yeah.
Yeah, Glenbrook, Illinois.
I actually don't know. We could look it up.
So I'd call it Glenbrook or Northview. I don't know. You could do either one. Watching a semifinal, the last of the semifinal playoffs for Series 8 for the CPTC. Look at this.
Ooh, but see, he wasn't really ready to drive that ball.
No.
It's it was a drivable ball. He just wasn't quite ready.
So we got 3 all.
And I have the utmost respect for lefties. I wish I was a lefty.
Me too. I mean, I don't wish you were a lefty. I wish I was a lefty.
The question is like, if you're a lefty, what things do you do righty as opposed to what things do you do lefty? Right?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is most lefties do some things right-handed, but no righties do anything lefty.
Yeah, absolutely true.
I think that's just more evidence that being righty is the correct way to do things.
By the way, for those of you who are politically oriented, we're not talking about politics.
No, we are talking about politics.
What do we? No, we're not. I'm just saying.
Sean, who did you vote for? I'm just kidding. We're not.
In the state race?
I'm more of a Seabiscuit guy than a Secretariat guy. A little bit about me.
Let me think. I think it was Mila Kunis. That's what.
Oh, yeah. From that 70s show?
Yep.
Oh.
I just think she'd make a great mayor. I don't know.
And look, if Glenbrook goes on to win this match, it's going to be because of 2 things.
Yeah.
Rob's drop shot and Sid's forehand.
Yeah. I agree. Good hands. Wow. He was going to try to do something.
That one looked like it tickled.
Yeah, just a little bit. It might have. He's still standing there, though. That's just a man. Like, I
didn't say hurt. I said tickled.
Just you get the paramedics out there.
The sympathy racket drop
wait. After the first one that he got knocked a little bit, right?
Yeah.
That rung the bell a little bit. Do you think that affected that poach?
Yes.
I'm just saying it could have.
But again, he's got to keep going.
I know I'm not as fast if somebody hits me
him.
on the jewels.
Yeah.
I'm not fast anyway. Can you imagine if I get in there? I'm like Continental Drift if I get hit. It's bad. I'm just saying.
Why do we have to be so self-deprecating on this show? You know?
It's better than being
I think
egotistical.
We call it realistic.
That's fair.
So we've got one of 2 options.
That's true, but you can also just be confident.
Shot.
You know.
Lob.
No.
There we go.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
He's going to lob this ball up above the lights. I'll tell you what, they're putting on a little clinic here lob-wise. That's nice.
John lobs well out of this ad side. I mean, he's definitely the yes, good ball.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was textbook right there. That for Park Ridge.
John has a nice game. He sets the points up well with his lobs, moving them from both cross court to down the line, and he mixes in that little poking, probing drive, which I think has been really productive.
Another one.
I mean, I think for them to get. Oh, that hurts. I think
God wants the Cubs to win the pennant. We're just going to keep saying that anytime you get a.
I think they just need to find a way.
Okay, sorry.
They just need to find a way to stop those 2 shots from Rob and Sid. And if they can do that, they're going to be okay.
Look at the high backhand volley. I mean, I guess if you can hit it like that, you may as well hit it.
True athleticism on display.
I'm out there telling people don't hit a high backhand volley. Sid's like, excuse me, what's the problem?
I don't think Sid has a left hand. He only has a right hand.
That was awesome. Kevin, an uncharacteristic. I think when he's off his back foot, that's when he's probably just a little more inconsistent. What a return.
Great return.
We call that knocking it down, baby. John just having a...
And I think that's one adjustment that they have made is they've started to drive their returns down the line a little bit more, making Rob have to stay.
He's got to think about it.
That time he didn't poach.
Tell you what, he's got some hops, too. I swear I saw the sole of his shoes there. It's like Dominique Wilkins. What the hell? Get over.
Dominique Wilkins. Is he the greatest Atlantic Hawks player of all time?
Might be. Either Spud Webb, wasn't he an Atlanta Hawk too?
Yep.
But I think Dominique had a little bit better resume. All right, are we looking at a
break point here?
Break point.
I think to go up
5-3.
5. This would be
3
big.
for Park Ridge.
And I don't know about you
work.
guys, but I just really hope this one goes 3.
You've said that.
How does he find
Yeah,
the
because I
nick
think
like that?
I mean,
Every time
gracious.
you get to the
Like
brink
Cake
there,
going the distance.
Rob brings him
Nice.
back in there. Back to Deuce here.
I would walk 500 miles.
Different band, different song.
No, same thing.
It's a great song.
No.
When I wake up, yes, it is. It's the same thing. Oh, good volley.
I don't know. If only we had a jazz music expert, maybe he could inform us.
I actually think the other day I put together. Oh,
Ooh, a little
Sid.
wide.
Yep.
Just wide, just wide.
I think I put together the greatest '90s alternative rock list of all time the other day.
Did you?
Starting with Kokomo.
Nope. Nah.
Well, then you are a fool.
And there is the break.
Sir.
And
I'm just excited at the prospect of this going 3.
that's right. Shot.
Oh,
He's there.
But I love
Yes,
that move right out of the
speed.
gates.
Look at this guy.
Good
That's a
ball.
great knock. That's a great wave. Look at this.
John,
This is
awesome
a Federer-esque.
This is the point of the match right here.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
They say that was in?
I mean,
It was in.
Guy's putting on a
Goodness
clinic.
Gracious.
It's, come on. Okay, he's like Rafael Nadal.
And I'm not trying to take.
Pull that
I'm not
back
trying to
off
take anything
inside
away
in.
from
Shot.
Not trying to take anything away from Kevin and his forehand there, but John's lob drive combo is what set that point up.
For sure. But just for him to hit that ball, that's a great lob. He bought it. Of course, it's going to probably fall anyway. In there.
Uh-oh. Yep. See if they can keep it away from that forehand drive.
Get over. Yes. The emergency two-hander. One of my faves. In there.
Break in case of...
Exact break class. Yeah. That's right. Things in mirror are larger than they appear. Get over. Unbelievable. All right. No beer for Cal. We've
What are you
dealt with that again. I don't need to be challenged to pickleball again for
What
money.
are you talking about? my son at breakfast the other day told me, he goes, Dad, my buddy's dad is ranked in pickleball. I didn't know how to respond. I wasn't.
See, this is how it starts. Oh,
Like, did I want to challenge him? I think he was waiting for me to announce a challenge match.
you know, there was a point, and I think I told the story, but because I'm senile, we just allow me to tell it again. Maybe.
Oh,
And Rob knocks that one down.
good speed though.
It was.
Flip.
But I was teaching this, it was tennis. Then this little kid would always come up to me every single week. My dad can beat you. He would always say that.
Who was his dad?
I have no idea if his dad was. Speed. Okay, so John was already on his way.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes,
How
the
did he
scoop.
how did he get out of the
Beautiful.
way of that?
I don't know. It's like Neo. Get over.
Good play.
Good pickup. Come on. The
Great
shot
point.
making
See, now
is just
settle it down. Settle
unparalleled.
it down. You,
Speed. Yes, great lob. Another one. I mean, most of these lobs are pushing the other team back to the service line, so
Yep.
you can't really ever complain. It's like one or two might be short. I mean, what you're just really looking for is a majority of. Look at that.
well, and again, they're just Rob. Let's see,
It's a 9-iron.
and Rob and Sid are just willing to sit back there and wait till they get a forehand for Sid, right? You lob until you get what you want.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, to Sid's credit, he's been much more conservative and picky and selective with that forehand.
Yes, and they've done a better job of not giving him balls to
He
drive.
faked him. That was a smart
That
move.
was good.
He just
Good
feigned the
hold.
drop shot.
Good hold. And that goes back to the forehand conversation before. If you show the shot,
Right,
you can
they
change
gotta
it
think
at
about
any
it.
time.
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, those of us who can think, and I can't, that's a great volley.
But I think
What
he
a
stuck it a
scoop
little
from
too
Sid.
hard. You
Yeah.
brought it up earlier, right?
Yep.
If he
There is
hits
such
that
a thing.
softer,
Yep.
that doesn't come back.
Nope. It's a body block. I've been always teach that way when I'm out there. It's like, hey, it's more of you getting in front of the ball with the paddle. You're not putting much energy behind it, if any.
Yeah, none.
Nice flick. Emergency two-hander again at work. What an overhead.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes that's all you can really do.
They're
Somebody
not sure.
gets over there, and he
switching.
does.
He got there. Oh.
Oh, that's just deft. Again, lefty magic, and everything is possible in the world of magic.
Call him Sweeney Todd.
He's a murderer.
Slicing.
Did you ever see that show?
I was going to go with he cut the roast beef real thin.
We're talking about
That's
Chris Angel or
Sweeney Todd.
David Blackstone or something. What
David
a shot.
Blackstone.
Good move.
Yeah.
You mean David Blaine?
No, there was two. David Blackstone also. Check out his...
That is a great name for a musician.
Was Claudia, what's her name? Was his girlfriend?
Yeah, of
Remember
course I
that-
don't know.
The model?
David Blackstone.
Yeah. He was awesome.
Magnificent.
Unbelievable.
Man.
Sid
I
Thor
wanna
with the
see-
hammer forehand over there.
And if this does go 3, I want to see them find a way
Rat-
And
to get
can we just take a moment and say that we all really wanted to go 3?
I think we've all agreed. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we all agree.
And
Sorry,
well, it depends on
continue.
who you're
Sorry
a
to
fan
interrupt
of.
Yeah.
I think if you're a fan of Glenbrook,
We
you're not
can't
want
pick
to go
favorites
3.
here, can we?
If you're a fan of the sport, you want this to go 3.
Okay, all right, Cal.
Can you say it's
What
a-
are you running for mayor now? So you're going to beat Mila Kunis in a race now?
in the words?
I would have
Shot.
beaten Mila Kunis in anything. Oh, heavens to Betsy.
How does that get
5-4.
Unbelievable.
They're unbelievable.
All right, so this is got some drama, man. So Glenbrook's got a hold to stay in it. I love it.
I do too.
It's fantastic.
Well, and look, even though that was a long game, they still got their body blows in on that. Again, the pressure is still on Glenbrook.
Yep.
They have to serve and hold this game out.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately for them, they're in what I would call their least desirable position,
what a
right?
forehand.
You've got
Yes.
Sid at the net and Rob serving.
I'd almost have him stay back. You can even give up the net if he's going to keep hitting that if you move in like that.
Well, as the pressure mounts, serves tend to get shorter.
For sure.
And that allows the returners to step in and get their teeth in it a little bit,
All
right?
right, 15 all.
Sometimes you get 2 hands in your teeth in there, you know?
Words to live by, Sid. Well, I love the drop shot idea.
You
to
know,
get him out of
you know
position.
I
I
do.
know you do.
You know I do.
I love the switch.
The flying squirrel.
Yeah. Sid. Wow. Kevin doing some damage.
Well, again, very probing. Keep it away from Rob at the net, right? That's
Yep.
that's what you got to do.
That kind of sat there. He could have gone either way with that thing, so that was the tough part. Good hands from Sid. Yeah. It's going in, maybe. No. All right, we got 15-40 here.
Yeah.
We got
Couple set
triple
points.
set, double set
Double.
point.
No.
Double stuff over you.
Double.
Double mint gum.
Get over. It worked.
Oh, wow.
How does Sid do it? Unbelievable.
Calculated.
And
You're
you
just
never,
finding
you
the
never
range,
apologize for the accidental winner
No.
off the tip of the
Oh,
paddle.
by the way-
just take it.
Good hands. Wow, he's good at that. I'm telling you. We don't necessarily recommend it, but this is why these guys are in the semifinals here.
That's right.
Duking it out. In there. It's a great lob. That's just superb.
John's getting a bit of a groove over here, right? Moving this ball around. I said it on the last changeover, and look,
He
that
caught
again,
it.
that is
Unbelievable.
That is totally a product of John moving his lobs around.
Take a quick look
Three
at that
sets.
There it
reverse.
is. Cal, you got your wish.
And they
Unreal.
said dreams don't come true.
Well,
But of course it's a 3-setter.
You
It's
can't-
the semis.
you can't say it's a great match unless it goes
It's
3
the
sets.
Series 8 semifinal platform. Dennis, come
Right.
on.
All right, gentlemen, we will be back shortly after these words from our sponsors.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an Ortho Access immediate care clinic near you.
Want to see how Volley can transform training at your club? We've got a great offer for you. Gather 30 of your club friends and you'll get a free 30-day trial of Volley. Experience firsthand how Volley's trainer can help everyone improve. Increase reps and track your progress, all while training smarter. Don't miss out. Visit getvolley.com and unlock your club's full potential with a 30-day free.
Back on the island.
Oh my
The
gosh,
island
what
that
the
is
hell
Glenview.
is happening?
Glenbrook
You
Racket
came
Club.
into a good one, Matt.
Sorry I was late, you guys.
No, it's okay.
The real world got in the way of my paddle addiction.
How dare it?
The real world is dumb.
I'm pretty mad about it too. That's why I wrote it a strongly worded letter. And then I lit the
don't
real world
like
on
it.
fire and buried it in my backyard.
Was it a memo?
Well, you just.
Did you write a memo?
Yeah, it was in triplicate.
It's been a mayonnaise jar on Funkin' Wagnall's porch since 9 o'clock this morning.
Show me
Nobody
the
knows
money.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm quoting Johnny Carson. That's how old I am. So anyway, we got a heck.
This is a
I was
barn
gonna say
burner.
hell
This is
of
a
a
barn
match.
burner. I've been enjoying it from the parking lot,
Yeah.
courtside,
Don't ask.
It
Don't
wasn't.
ask.
It's
while
not court ordered.
pretending
Yeah.
to be engaged in my conference call.
For sure.
It was, it looked like a battle, and now that I get up here and see the score with a little 6-4-4-6 action, it's good. It's anybody's game,
Exactly.
which is exactly what you want in the semifinals.
Yeah.
Like, let's have matches go the distance, right?
So have you been kind of watching and maybe with a little analysis, Coach?
Yeah, throw it
okay,
in.
so I was going to ask you and Coach Love, what do you
could
think?
get him in trouble
Oh, could I?
if he wasn't paying attention to his call.
Okay, I was
Oh
going
no,
to say.
I was definitely watching the match more than I was watching my call. So
Okay.
I think
Well,
that was
by the way,
probably
the
a little more
second
key.
person that I said was on the phone with his significant other that I was watching, and I knew he had a certain tone. It was him.
Okay, got it.
So I'm just telling you,
Yeah.
you're probably right. Oh,
Yeah,
That's
Sean
the
and I
first-
have known each other long enough where we can just walk into a room and you can tell, like, that's his wife.
Yeah. Tell him I said hi.
Don't say anything.
Yeah,
Quiet.
Great,
their
sir.
vision is based
Wow.
on movement. It's just
They
they
can't
really
see you.
still,
They can see you.
even
Look
on
at
the
that.
phone. What
Oh,
a
my
dig!
gosh.
Oh my gosh, it
Rob.
paid off. So what I was going to say was, in watching this match, at least
Rob got a Carl Lewis going across the.
at least on the parking lot level, there is a ton of court being covered.
Oh,
like there's
absolutely.
drop shots and waterfalls, and it doesn't really seem like one team over the other is sort of dominating
No.
that movement part of the play.
No, just a few points here and there, Coach.
Yeah, a lot of good gets, a lot of good decision making.
I love it.
That's fancy.
Sid.
He holds his ground.
Yeah. Easily.
Easily
our favorite guy we've covered all year.
I
Easily.
move for no
I
match.
think Sid might have just invented a volley waterfall. I don't know. I think it's a new shot.
With the bow and curtsy to the crowd.
Freaking
Yeah,
unbelievable.
let's check with the patent office and see
Yeah.
if he's got something registered
that's
for
good.
that.
I was thinking Monty Python Black Knight. I move for no match.
He was staying strong.
Yep.
He did not
He
move.
was not moving. All right, so do we have an ad for
Yeah, I think so.
Glenbrook here?
That out.
Yep. It's a smart move. I was going to say, a smart kind of reset there, a little hard, but we'll take it in this quote-unquote warm weather paddle season, Coach,
It got hot, yeah.
so to speak. Yes, it did.
Oh, that's
Kind of jumped on it.
yeah.
Well, and I haven't seen him go for that all match.
No,
You know,
and you know what? You got a break point. Maybe it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm not opposed with him going with it, but again, he wasn't really ready.
Yeah, that
Good
is
point.
one. That is one of those that you have to be looking for before the ball shows up.
Oh,
that
come
hurts.
on.
That literally hit the bottom of the tape on his side.
I think Kevin Buggy should just be doing that every time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
I don't
that's
even know why
lefty
he's
magic.
even trying
Very
to hit
Happy
other
Gilmore.
shots.
Lefty
Yeah.
Magic, Penn and Teller lefty magic.
Have you seen the trailers for the new Happy Gilmore?
No, they're doing another one?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
Oh, he
he's
got
there.
it.
He's
John's there.
Great move.
The point's never over. To quote Teddy Riley, it's never over.
Oh yeah, now we're playing
not
pickleball.
over.
Oh,
Sit,
okay,
sit.
goes with the lob.
No. Good leave from
But
Sid.
see,
there.
I love again. Rob's natural intuition is to go forward and press the point. Change the dynamic, and he needs to do that here right in the first game.
Are we back? Yes, we are. Back to deuce here, yes.
Great rip on that
Unbelievable.
return. That
That's
little
some bite.
flick with the tip of the paddle.
Thing fell off the freaking table.
Yeah.
So we've pointed out 2 shots.
It's like my date. I don't date anymore, so just honey, if you're listening.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was a long time ago.
It's hurt.
Gosh,
it hurts.
Sean, at least now I know what that phone call is going to look like the next time I walk in the room with you.
He's definitely on the call with his gloves.
Yeah. Sean, don't
I
move.
said date, not
Her
my
vision's
wife.
based on movement.
No, it was a long time ago.
That was a long time
It was
ago.
a very big table.
It was decades.
Have you?
I just thought of it. I'm sorry. It just flew into my mind.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Have you seen the Nate Bargatze stand up? Mm-hmm. You know, where he's like,
All
and
right,
I asked her, I was
1-0.
like, if you could tell me anything less irrelevant than the world needs to know, what would it be? He's like, I can tell you who didn't talk while we were on our next trip. It was us.
It was us.
Tell you what, Rob is just putting on a clinic with some
The
drop
drop
shots here.
It's his shot.
It's the touch, the feel, the fabric of your life. It's cotton.
I mean, both matches out here are
Court two,
super
what's going
athletic.
on over
There's
there?
a lot of crouching tiger
That
flying
thing
paddle.
took a weird bounce, and John handled it. It's incredible.
Oh,
I like
Almost
that though.
baited him into it. Yeah, you kind of got to be careful with that one.
Sometimes the waterfall has that benefit, right?
Yes.
You hit it and you start to feel like, oh, I should crush this thing,
It's
and
bait.
it might
It's bait.
not. Yeah, but you might take the bait a little bit.
well,
that.
and Matt, we were talking about this before. John really played fantastic in the second set.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
he's
a rock.
feeling
Does
pretty
not
good.
Miss.
And not that he shouldn't have gone for that, but the trick on that, the
It's a
tip.
great overhead
This
from
is
Sid
this
there,
is worth
pushing him back
This is
a
your
bit.
lesson here. You hit the tomahawk like a serve.
Yes.
Aim deep in the court like you're aiming for the back of the service line.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you try to drop it short at their feet, you're going to miss in the net every time.
Yeah, it's hard to. It's a shot that requires a level of practice because it's the geometry of the court changes.
Yeah.
Right, you're just not used to, sort of hitting that at that angle.
Well, and again, you're trying to mentally get it low to their feet, but their feet are over the 34-inch net.
Yeah, yeah. So if the net wasn't there, you could hit their
It'd be
shoelaces
great,
every
yeah.
time, right?
God, tennis also and pickle and paddle would be so much easier if there was no net.
I agree. Let's make a petition. I think
Good
Great
lob.
There's your
Wow.
square
Yep.
to spare.
Exactly.
all racket sports with no net.
Maybe
that
a
just
seam
kind
or-
of hung.
Maybe a seam
Just
on
kind of
that?
hung on the back
You mean
screen a little bit.
I've been taping up the square of despair in the wrong part of the court.
No, I'm just saying, Sean, you referenced it, and I said there it was.
Okay, I'm just saying, all right, I mean, oh.
No, I wasn't saying you were wrong. I was saying there was your square to spare.
All those students want their money back.
That's all right. We just gave him the tomahawk tip. They're
Jason
okay.
likes to put his square of despair on his opponent's chest. And then tries to hit
All right.
it every point.
We've got another break point here,
Oh,
maybe?
the square of despair.
I will never tell you to hit your opponent, but you should hit at them.
But you should hit their square on their chest every time.
If they have a number, hit it.
Jason, that guy has a pacemaker. I'm not sure we should. I don't care. I want to win.
Oh, that's terrible, but true.
Hey, look, anything to bail me out of my girl falling off the table comment. It'd be
Was that
fun.
it?
Well, we weren't going to bring it up again
Was that your
since
last date?
we were concerned, but it.
Before I met my wife. That's how I met my wife.
That's how I meant what.
Great drop shot by Rob.
What a story. You know,
I
we
feel-
kid, and the reason that we kid is because none of our spouses are listening.
That's not true. Remember last week?
Oh, you did get in trouble last
The one
week.
time.
That's right.
The one time.
The one time she was watching for 5 minutes.
And somebody said I had a sexy
Yeah.
voice.
Who said you had a
Who
sexy voice?
said you had a sexy voice?
You know what's funny is
Mike Rowley.
Will Colmar.
Yeah. Not a threat, honey.
you realize my wife tuned in for the first 3 minutes and just saw the loop.
There it is.
The
Great
loop.
tomahawk.
I'm like, what the hell is that?
Him playing the same replay over and over again. Gosh, that was a special meta moment,
No, it was
wasn't
like it was like the stream wasn't on yet, and she was like, "What's going on?" There's
the countdown.
yeah, she thought that was a whole broadcast.
Nice hands.
that's
Oh,
just-
wow.
Yes.
Oh,
There he was going
unbelievable.
across the middle of the net again.
technician, yeah.
Rob is a net animal for sure.
Finding the
He really
range
stalks
there.
across the tape like that, but his hands stay so calm.
Well, this is what
there's
we
no
were
pressure.
just talking about that. Some of the volleys, sometimes people get a little bit too much energy with their volleys, coach, and we were talking about.
Yeah.
And you can actually can make it very difficult, kind of baiting them into that one.
They got what they wanted.
They did.
To be honest, though, and feeling the momentum of the match, John needs to hit that ball, right?
I agree.
Like, we and again, nothing against Kevin, but the second set, John really stepped it up. His footwork, his lobs, his setting up of the points.
Yeah, kind of found his rhythm.
He was a little bit more set up for that anyway.
And again, nothing against KB here, as you're calling Kevin Buggy. Not what I'm saying at all. But
no, he did have to kind of reach for that last forehand. If he was in perfect position, that's one thing. But
also the lob came from John. John lobbed it knowing what was coming next.
Yep. Yeah, you can. That's one thing about platforming. We always talk about. You can think one shot ahead and play that way.
It's chess versus
maybe
checkers.
maybe even 2 shots ahead, depending on how things go. Because depending on how you hit a shot.
Snuck it over.
Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Maybe build a little wall just to get closer to hit that drop
It is
volley.
the right shot.
No, I was going to say, he just got a little too far from the net. Super dig from Rob, though.
The net is just obnoxiously high.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Is that regulation?
In the immortal words of Cal Noble, I just really hope this one goes 3.
One-handed topspin backhand. What is it? He's Richard Gasquet over there. What the heck was that? That was unbelievable.
Well, again, what set it up was they gave Sid another forehand off the deck. You just cannot let Sid hit forehands.
For sure. I just haven't seen that one-handed backhand from Mr. Rob.
No, he got it. He got it.
Great hands.
Unbelievable.
He tried to go at your square despair there, Sean.
Yeah. Little defensive
I think mine's more like a rectangle.
You gotta go back to the classic YouTube Peter Burka with the frame. The picture frame. Yeah, that's.
I got a
you got to keep your hands there.
Dodecahedron of despair.
Dodecahedron.
How many sides does that have? Can you solve a Rubik's Cube?
I like to construct a crystal helix and use that as my reference.
Can anybody here solve a Rubik's Cube?
Not today.
You give me a week.
Yeah.
I'll accidentally get it eventually.
Yes.
There's an algorithm for that.
God, I hope so.
Good lob.
That is just pushed a little.
All right.
540?
Yep. Crucial here.
Yeah.
Couple break points once again for Glenbrook. I love how he kind of ran around to hit that little fact man forehand return on that one, and it worked.
Oh, good.
Super
Pulling
forehand.
the trigger.
All right. Excuse me.
3-love. Just a
Glenbrook.
Exactly.
They've found a little momentum here in the third set.
Correct. Yeah. Like the continued communication. Why not?
Yeah, I feel a little bit here like maybe Parkridge is pressing a bit, you come out of the momentum of the second set and you're like, okay, we really want to, throw the hammer down, and sometimes that little press can have the opposite effect.
And I think they got away from it a little bit. And I made the comment, like, Sid got a couple forehands early, right? And they had done a nice job of not giving him that shot.
They kind of neutralized that.
And there's the dropper again. So, Matt, you were in the parking lot on your conference call, and I said there were 2 shots, right? The Sid forehand and the Rob drop shot.
Yeah.
And here we are, 3-0, and he's had
and we've seen several of both.
Yeah.
For sure. By the way, in terms of communication, it's funny. You play enough doubles, and depending on who you're playing with, I always thought it was always good to be communicative. And then there was this one partner who was like this: "Don't talk to me. I'm in the zone." Hey, I'm going to go up to him. Hey, don't talk to me. I'm in the zone.
I'm feeling it right now.
We're losing though. Nice get.
Nice hands.
Oh, but he's got to go back at John.
That might be.
Yeah.
What a super lob.
Great get.
Oh yeah. Pick that thing. I tell you what, this guy's got the end of the season touch out here.
What's weird in this situation, so you've got a couple of shots that are sort of dominating the third set, and I'm going to be a little nice smooth stroke there.
Not only was it over the net by like a half an inch, but a perfect location.
And we got to, what you mean by that is away from Rob, right? Anywhere but to Rob.
That's true.
Sure.
It did not go to Rob.
To really neither one of them.
I'm going to be a little
hands.
controversial here in how
Great
I think you
hands
have to
from Sid.
combat the drive and the drop shot.
dub.
But I think that if Rob is going to get involved at the net, you have to nuke a couple of drives to make it so that like that drop shot is really difficult to pull off. And then I think that if you're going to allow Sid to drive in the backcourt, you have to give him some nothing, no pace lollipops
Pretty much,
and
yes.
make him like
'Cause he
not
does
allow
enjoy the pace, you're right.
not allow him to throw the pace back at you.
Well, and
easier said than done.
And
but.
again, we count you were outside, but they're almost all screen drives, right? So you got to give him something that he doesn't want,
Yes,
right?
yes, and I think the no pace reset,
Just a
rainbow
little
arc
indecision.
to the baseline kind of makes it so that like you got to move your feet and you got to put more momentum into it, and it's a little tougher
Have to take more time.
Yeah, you don't want a guy like him being able to counter punch at will.
By the way, that last one, I really don't think John. He just vapor locked because he just figured he was going to either take it off the screen in the first place.
I think there was your press.
Yep.
Matt, right?
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
And I think again, you
All right, I
look
want to
back
say for love.
and you
Yeah,
say,
it is.
what were the things that Kevin and John did to win that second set? We're not seeing them right now.
Right.
It's a good serve.
There's the
See,
hawk.
and now, you know what? Here's the thing. They got a 4-love lead.
There's
so
the hawk.
Going to relax a little bit. Take a few.
That was a snort, by the way.
That was awesome. No, I would buy that as a hawk, I think. I don't know any better.
That was a falcon.
I've had
Caught the line with the lob.
I had
Jeez.
a hawk in my dream last night. I don't want to talk about that either because
What does that say? What's the
I
dream
don't know.
specialist
I
say
don't
about
know.
a hawk in the dream?
I don't know. What does it say about
You know what's crazy, Sean, is you have
some of my dates continuing to fall off
your
the table?
your dreams are way different than mine. You had a hawk. If you had a hawk in yours,
That's amazing.
Oh, get hands. Come on. That was huge.
I just dream about finance.
Oh,
Nice drive.
screen drive.
There it is again.
His forehand screen
Yeah,
drive.
thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Sid.
He didn't bow for that one like he did on the last one.
No, he
But
wanted
Rudy-
to acknowledge his fans.
That was an
Well, he
accept-
gave us the bow and curtsy before.
Now,
Right.
his fans, that was an acceptance speech.
It was an acceptance speech.
Sid
I'd
is,
like to thank the Academy.
Sid is
Great shot.
easily top 3 guys we've covered this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
good shot. Sid, that's good. Oh.
Same guy.
I thought the top might have brought it in there.
Same guy.
They were going to call that out either way.
Yeah.
Way
They were
out.
like, nope,
Not even close.
forget it. This
Way
one's out.
close.
Way out. Look at the touch.
Oh,
Come on.
the pace
Wow.
control.
Man, just call. Well, technically, we used to call that kind of a dink or just a chip in front of on the tennis court. I don't know if we can call it a dink anymore because it's a pickleball.
I mean, I guess
I
you
would still
can.
call it that.
I don't think pickleball gets to, retroactively claim
Thank
the
you,
names
Coach.
of shots.
I agree with you.
Okay, not until the ball stops making that stupid sound.
It's not the ball's fault.
I played pickleball last night for like 3 hours.
Did you?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I really tried to like it.
But who were you playing with? That's part of the.
I was playing with a young Christian Bukowski, Dave
Oh, my
Bukowski's
gosh.
younger brother. Bumped into him at
Yeah.
the Pickler in Mount Prospect.
Wow.
We had a blast.
That's awesome.
And not just because we're two former rackets pros beating the crap out of a bunch of open play randos.
Speed. I
There
tell
it
you
is.
what.
But look, the Rob drop shot.
Yes. I mean, wow. Part of it is you might even think that maybe John's playing a little deep, and so he's kind of susceptible to it. But part of it is Rob's just got. He's just
I
got
said
a
it
flow.
earlier. Everybody saw it coming, but John and Kevin.
Yes,
right.
Good piece.
Nice stretch.
There it is again.
Oh, man.
That is it.
All right, that's a match right there. I blame myself. When I showed up, Kevin and John went away.
Wow.
And that
Yeah,
is
you should
totally
run.
my
Series
bad.
eight
You should leave.
I'm going to find a way to lock myself in the bathroom for the next match so that Park Ridge doesn't burn my car down while we're sitting
Wait,
here.
I didn't think it.
We're going to do another match,
leave it.
actually.
What did you eat? I
We're
won't
gonna do-
eat it then.
We're going to do another match after this. Give us a minute to reset the stream, and
betcha.
we'll be back with another Series 8 match right here after these messages from our sponsors and then the countdown.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
Want to see how Volley can transform training at your club? We've got a great offer for you. Gather 30 of your club friends and you'll get a free 30-day trial of Volley. Experience firsthand how Volley's trainer can help everyone improve. Increase reps and track your progress, all while training smarter. Don't miss out. Visit getvolley.com and unlock your club's full potential with a 30-day free trial.
Oh, yeah.
We're back.
We are back with court number 3, Glenbrook Racket Club versus Park Ridge Country Club, Series 8. What a dig on the volley.
Unbelievable.
It is currently love 15. This is the first point. These guys just finished the warm-up. We reset the stream. The stream team here ate all the pita bread in the entire hut. Oh, we're in for a treat here, you guys. Here in the yellow hat is Phil Davis. I feel like I've
yellow hat.
been on the court with Phil many times.
I've been called Curious George enough times.
He's a seasoned veteran in the world of paddle. Yeah, I'm sure I've bumped into him at events and, played some weekend ball with him.
He does look familiar.
That kind of stuff.
Not just from a monkey perspective.
He's played everywhere.
I was a monkey and he's a man in yellow hat.
That's a big forehand.
What a
that's
shot.
a good ball.
Wow. Justin.
So Phil Davis in the yellow hat, Justin Stahl with the monster forehand there in the gray quarter zip, playing for Glenbrook Racket Club. Over there serving on the far side,
would you say
is Mike
Another
Kraft.
one. Yes. Oh.
I would say he took that forehand up.
Yeah.
Pound
Town, perhaps? Yeah, that might have even been a Pound Town forehand. And then Ted O'Malley here, closest to the camera, in the hat, black vest, looking sharp.
I love a vest.
Yeah, you're a vest guy.
It's in the car.
I'm a vest.
It's in the car.
Should I go get
Jason, Jason, if these guys start to fall behind, I'm going to have you go put on the vest, and we're just going to see what kind of power it truly has.
I might have more than one in the car.
That's amazing.
It's.
Have you ever gone dual vest?
Wait a minute. I got it. I got
Has that ever
Tekken,
happened?
Tekken 6, the power of the vest.
Power of the vest. I think they already made a Tekken 6. I think we're on to.
Sorry.
I think we're on to 8.
Have I ever gone double vest?
All right.
No, I don't think I have.
Because I've gone double jacket.
Oh, well,
but-
that's
so
a given.
Yeah.
Justin
That's a given.
Stahl.
When you're out there and it's 30 below, and
Continuing
people
to serve.
I
Continue.
love they're waiting for you to come out, like in between the drills.
Right.
They're like, I'm ready. I'm like, yep, I see you.
You look ready.
Guess who's not ready? My fingers and toes.
Yeah.
That's a
I
great
got a little
blitz.
chilly, so I'm
That's
actually
a
in here
great blitz
skinning
by
a seal
Kraft.
so that I can wear its.
I'll be back when I'm ready.
Michael swooping in like a hawk, if you will. We're just continuing
Is that in your
with
dream?
that theme. Yes, he's not in my dreams. We're talking about the hawk, not Mike.
Okay.
The Hawk.
Let's not start
Not a lot
rumors.
of communication from the Hawk Tua podcast lately. Not since that whole meme coin debacle.
Well, we are current
I heard
events
about
oriented.
that.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Nice
We were
drive.
so
Good
into current
move.
events, and he played
Lob
that
volley.
It looked like it was going out,
boy.
and he played it. What a sportsman!
But we have another group here that's going with a little bit of that Batman Robin eye formation, right? At the net.
Yeah, no
Yes.
fear of shifting for either of
Oh.
these teams.
Wow.
Great return.
And when I say I mean O'Malley.
Is that Mike?
Unbelievable.
Is that Ted?
That was Ted O'Malley's forehand.
You know what? He was sitting here
Crazy.
listening to the commentary.
Yeah.
So he's feeling it.
Yeah, it's
Automatically.
got to be that we rubbed off on him. So
Automatically.
I like that he stopped himself there, but then again he faulted.
Sorry.
That's
Something
okay.
wasn't there.
Sorry.
don't
It's okay.
sweat it.
Yeah.
You got to warm into the situation.
Oh boy.
So a lot
your
of
time.
movement from both of these teams, both Glenbrook and Park Ridge, and a lot of shifting at the net, which
Yep.
you like to see.
What?
But also,
yes.
really solid yin and yang, right? Good team
over.
building,
Yeah.
right? Where you have partnerships that complement each other.
I got the light and dark thing going too. That's kind of
That's important. Yeah.
Color contrast.
Yep.
very
That's
ideological. Nice pick.
Oh,
Look at the
one-hander.
two-hander.
I
Was
like
that
to
a
turn
one?
up the tint.
It looked like a
That's a
two
wrong-
almost.
Can't do that on your
Unbelievable.
remote because your next show will be dark.
30 all.
You're right. That's a
Couldn't
problem.
be any closer. We got the bamboo shoots
Jeez.
going. Wow.
Yeah, it shouldn't be any surprise that these teams are in the semifinals with this, kind of style of play.
Same thing in the last
They're
match
able
there,
to
Coach.
ebb and flow, go from offense to defense, and everybody's quick. Everybody's moving fast.
And they're in end-of-season form, everybody is.
Yeah.
And this is more of a statement than a comment.
Yes.
But Series 8, we're right in that cross section.
That's a great point.
For sure.
We really are,
Right.
yeah.
And again, it's not saying anything about the guys out here above, below, or not, but you've got this differential between athleticism, racket skills, right? Knowledge,
Perfect serve, by the
experience,
way.
right? You're in this
You're going to go
interesting
wide. That's
cross
the way you
section
do it.
Yes.
of the league as a whole.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And this is also one of those spots where you have sort of there's like a group of young guns transitioning up that have really started to figure out the game, and they're sort of still improving with, every couple of matches, combined with some seasoned veterans that have played so long where it's like they're going to win, 60% of their matches because they've been doing it
Just
long.
doing it for so long.
Yeah. That's what I'm going for. I just want to be hanging around so long that they just feel bad for me.
Yeah,
and they're just like, you know what, you can win. You can go 6 out of 10.
I'm going to make that noise when I'm that old anyway. Because I always make fun of, like, when I'm behind somebody who's very slow, I just consider it, octogenarian, and I always say...
You're just assuming?
Yeah. So I'll make that noise, and, that's going to happen to me.
Yeah.
One day you're going to... what's funny about Sean is he used to make fun of people making that noise.
But you'll have earned it.
Exactly.
Well, and if anybody's got any young kids, my kids are a little bit older now, but you ever watch that show, Bluey?
Oh, Bluey's a great
Gray
show.
Nomads.
Yeah, Bluey's fantastic. Sean's kids are too old.
You're not.
No,
Sean,
Blue I remember. Bluey, no.
You're not quite there yet, Sean. You're not a gray nomad just yet. Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
We all know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, it sounds really stupid.
But I don't know. It's in there. Yeah. Good scoop from Mike Kraft.
I was going to say, that was Phil hitting those overheads, right?
Yeah, that was smart. That was smart. He just, he kept going back to that side screen. Each ball hung a little bit longer off the back.
Ooh. I know he's going with the... I call it an Isner, yeah. I mean, that's me.
In between the legs bounce.
That's funny because I call it the Danny Oaks.
Yeah, well, Danny does that a lot.
Danny's a baby in comparison, right? He's a young guy.
Yeah.
Danny Oaks?
Yeah.
Danny Oaks is 68.
Yeah.
Different
God,
Danny.
he
looks good.
Oh, okay.
Different Danny.
I mean, if you don't
He's
mind
had a
me
lot of
saying
work
so,
done.
he looks fantastic. Man, I hope to look half that good when I'm 60. Oh, that's right.
I mean, to be young, newly married,
yeah, it's true.
playing in the prime of your life.
Right.
God, it's miserable.
I bet his girl doesn't fall off the table. Stop it, Cal.
Jesus.
I look out across this group of guys.
It's 8:29. It's not even...
I didn't mean it that way.
I look out across these teams and I just think to myself, what great work has been done this year by plastic surgeons.
It was a picnic, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Not that kind of thing.
I mean,
don't look it up.
The worst
Good
is, Sean,
scoop.
is weird. My mind goes to so many other things.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. That's right there.
Earlier.
Great lob. Oh, over the shoulder.
Yep.
Great combo.
I tell you what, I think Phil's played some racket sports in his day.
Yeah, well, he's played a lot of paddle. You can tell. Look, he's the 95% ad side guy.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Every ball's going ad.
Plus, he works out.
Yeah,
I think
that's important.
Nice.
Big. He got it. Caught the line.
Oh, last minute ditch, and it works. Usually they don't.
Well,
you're at, right?
And
It
just
is
in there,
ad.
right? Again, to your
Just in
point,
case
maybe
you
a
don't
little less experienced.
Yeah.
That's got to be a lob. You're in transition. You can't drive that ball back.
So Kraft and O'Malley with a...
I wonder how much
point
these
here.
guys have played together in that situation, maybe feeling like he knew Phil was going to stay at the net no matter what.
Touch.
But I agree with you. That's, kind of that mandatory lob recovery ball.
That was a sick volley. That thing was like parallel to the net.
The drop shot is
that was
killer.
beautiful.
And look, this is the time of year where everybody who listens knows I love the drop shot. You got to hit it. And now's the
O'Malley
time of year
magic.
even more
Look at
so.
that.
Yes, I totally agree.
Over the shoulder. Ted's feeling it.
And honestly, across all four courts that we've seen in these matches tonight, both teams taking full advantage of the drop shot.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's allergy medication doing that to me. Sorry.
It's all right. You're not
That's
a gray
okay.
nomad
That's a cough, by the way. That wasn't
Up the dosage.
Draws the foul.
Draws the foul. What
Still deuce.
Is that Real Genius too?
No, that's Fletch, I think.
That's Fletch.
I think.
No, Real Genius is that guy. He goes, somebody says, "I noticed you've stopped stuttering," and he goes, "I've been giving myself shock treatments." And he goes, "Up the voltage."
I remember that.
It's such a great flick.
It is.
Cal, have you ever seen Real Genius?
No chance he's seen it.
You know what's funny is our opening has a little tune from Chaz Jankel, which is also from the original soundtrack of Real Genius.
Yes.
I'm shocked that his estate hasn't sued us yet to take it off the air.
Yeah.
I mean, I got permission, but...
Did you?
Well, I mean, yeah, but it was just from some random text message. Hey, is it fine if we use Chaz Jankel's best hit? And they were like, who is this? And I said, it's fine.
Yeah. Fine. All right, we don't care. Shot.
Nice lob location, that fourth quadrant.
I'm gonna make a comment, Matt, on something.
Oh,
wow!
Again,
that you had said earlier
O'Malley.
about the partnerships.
The two-hander.
You better not.
He's better
in the
off balance.
semifinals of the CPTC playoffs. Play a partnership that hasn't played more than 4 times.
Yeah,
right?
I agree with you.
There's too much on the line here.
Skywalker
to go like, who I think would be
maybe we
great
should
together?
try it out. Yeah,
I'm
you're
going to
right.
go vanilla ice cream and cookie crumble on this one. Nope, we're going to go back to Reese's peanut butter
Forget
cups
it.
like we always do.
We're sticking with it. This is Moose Tracks, and I don't care who knows it.
Isn't there a nursery rhyme like that? Moose cracks corn and I don't care.
Yeah.
No, that's the other. That's another.
I just got a Real Genius is so good. Stop playing with yourself, Kent.
It is God.
That's exactly what they said.
Yeah.
So good. Please text all your comments, questions, and additives.
Go get them.
Yeah. No, but I think, look, we saw in the first match, right? Sid and Rob, Kevin and John? Kevin and John.
Yep.
And I was talking to Kevin and John afterwards. They were in here, and they were obviously disappointed. Their dog had just died. But, I think the reality is you get to this point, Matt, right? And Sean, you're going to play with who you know is going to go out there and give you a solid effort.
Great lob.
And I'm always one of those guys that I hate messing around with lineups.
It is tough.
Put them out there. And
I do really appreciate the Paddle Files video that those guys put together a couple years ago about the captains doing the lineup at the last minute.
So good.
And at some point, like 3 minutes in, when they've gone through all the crap you have to go through as a captain, one of the characters just goes, "This is the last time I'm going to be the captain." like you're just so fed up, of dealing with.
I don't blame him.
Well, Tom might have a fever.
Yeah.
He might have a fever.
Yeah. He said he wasn't feeling it.
Yeah. So.
Oh. All right, back
so
to
quick
deuce. This
quick
is like
match
the
update, by the way.
14th deuce in a row here. What a serve going wide like that. Got that.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Mike
That's
Kraft
tough ball.
with
And
some-
we're going to have to play a lead on court 2.
Some supersonic pace on that forehand side.
So
That
match
was-
update, Glenbrook has won courts 1 and 2, both of them in 3 sets.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Wow,
and
so
now
this is nail biter.
courts 3 and 4, courts 3 and 4 now on the court. And this is do or die time here for Park Ridge. So this could go the distance. We might end up doing math in the HUD,
Going the distance.
afterwards.
Cake. That's cake.
All right, well, you're on your own there.
We're going
going
for
the
speed. Yep. I just saw over there on court 2 one of the biggest two-handers I've seen all day.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, guys are
he got it.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
great hands.
Just that last ditch, like 40-yard dash speed
And Justin
from Mr. Kraft.
Justin clearly played some junior tennis. He wants that forehand volley back.
Yeah. For sure, that was just, talk about, he's a gazelle out there. Good hands.
Yeah, he's going to keep swinging.
Again, perfect volley. Didn't hit it too hard.
It left his paddle slower, and it went deep in the court.
Got a little arc on it, gave him some time to react to the next one.
So here's the other big thing, guys, that
That's
that
a
I really
super
focus
shot
on and stress the second half of the season.
From Phil.
Is when you're the team at the net, you have got to get balls past the service line, closer to the baseline.
Yep.
So that even if they drive, it's a fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, you're still
Everybody knows
okay.
LeBron James is not that good.
Yes.
Right? Michael Jordan's fadeaway jumper
I've been saying
was
that
better.
for years.
Yeah, same. But the point is, you've got to get that ball deeper in the court. Sorry, that comment was for my son.
No, but I'm with
He
you.
was like,
I totally agree.
"Dad,
And in
you
fact,
know?"
I
I'm
bet
like,
if we go back and watch these matches tonight, you will see that the errors on the drives were coming from those situations where somebody hit a decent volley and maybe we got a little stubborn.
Look at Justin blitzing
and hit the
off that.
fadeaway back foot drive because it was like, it bounced high enough. Another dangerous factor about this temperature, is that balls start to bounce high enough where you're like, I could do anything.
Long.
And I actually got to give credit to Larry Bird that actually what I would say was maybe the original fadeaway jumper.
Oh,
right?
yeah, pretty much.
So I'm sorry about that, but obviously.
Larry Bird, also the original great mustache.
Yeah.
Yes.
Indiana State.
If you have to register with the government.
Yeah.
It was half invisible.
I'm just not allowed to be
part of it
around schools.
Yeah. If you can't live near a park, then it's the mustache you're going for. That's for sure. Great hands, good drive.
By the way.
Just long.
Good.
Wow. Okay, you know what? I just figured it out. I know Phil from the tennis court, Matt.
Yeah,
we
that's what
played
it is.
in
You're
a
right.
league match because I remember the Vanderbilt Cap.
Yeah.
He was a Commodore.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I think that's his nickname.
A little, what?
The Commodore.
It would have been North Shore Country Club League A-team or something.
More
Sunday morning.
Yeah, Tanaqua maybe was in it. Yeah.
Sunday morning match.
Mikey.
Oh,
it was
God.
little Mikey Sims. We had to play with Mikey Sims and him. Yeah.
You know who I saw today at Mariano's? Dave Keevans.
Yeah.
I know Dave.
Yeah. Guy played tennis in Kentucky.
Yeah.
He's a two-time national paddle champ, and he's just walking through the produce section at Heinen's, and nobody knows who he is.
Yeah. It's a small sport.
Sorry, Mariano's. Yes, thank you, Cal. Sorry about that, new guy.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I don't know how to properly articulate it to people. That's not true. I do. I'm going to do it right now, but I didn't feel like I could do it with membership. But people would be like, there was this guy who, there's this guy that belongs to the club, and he, played big-time tennis for Wisconsin. And I can't believe that he won't come out and play men's A-team Sunday morning tennis with us. And I'm like, are you out of your mind?
Yeah, exactly.
He wants to play golf. He did the tennis thing already.
Yeah.
Yes, but he's so good. Why wouldn't he want to kick the shit out of a bunch of dudes for no reason on Sunday?
All right, no more beer.
He doesn't want
I've
to.
had it. Because I can't believe
Leave him
it.
alone.
If it's not an on-court microphone, I can't bleep it.
Yeah. Oh, the let court ace.
I can't. We just said that.
I heard it. We're just going to
That
move
was
on.
actually a movie line from Real Genius.
I can do the whole thing. Yeah.
You can.
Nice move. Good volley.
Now it's a little long. Nice try.
Yeah, Phil knew it as soon as he touched it. Oh, my gosh. You look at this point over here on court 2.
I know. I mean, we don't have a camera over there, so it's not helping anybody else, but there is just as much action going on the court 4 match over there as there is here.
Wow.
A great move. Wow.
O'Malley with a timely.
No, that was Mike, right? Mike Kraft. This is O'Malley serving.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Mike Kraft is Ted O'Malley serving.
You're right, sorry.
That's okay. Hey.
Mike doesn't even get credit for a volley there.
It was the other match that I called
I should just
4
start
guys by the
cursing
wrong
on
name
the air,
every
too.
time. I actually was using names that weren't even
I should
people
just
on the
be
court.
doing everything.
Yeah.
That's that bit. I thought it was. It looked like it could have been.
It's okay. These aren't these guys' real names either. They're all, we got to protect the identities of the players.
What you're about to see. Was that Law and Order?
Yeah. It's based on a true story.
So
but
Phil,
the names have been changed.
It was interesting, Phil, on that last return. It almost looked like he wound up to try to slice it, and then the last minute he wanted to drive it. So I think that happens every so often if you're kind of sitting there. We were talking about that earlier, where you set up for one thing and you were better off setting up for.
If you're not thinking drive, it has to be a lob.
Exactly.
Every time. That was the all-important 7th game. I love that little poke drive.
None of you guys are anywhere near as old as I am, and this is going to happen to you. I think I've been on the court singles-wise with Phil, too, way back when.
Really?
Yes.
Were you 12 and under?
No, I don't know about that.
Okay.
Because I would have lost that match for sure. I don't think I won a match until I got to the 16th.
See, now that's cool. Actually, I think it's cool that you've got decades of racket sports under your belt to the point where you could have forgotten that
he just seems very familiar to me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's I think I played him when either in junior tennis or when when
was
we
a
were in our
men's open event.
20s. Yeah.
It was a men's
There's
open
no
event.
way you
I'm
have it
thinking.
though either, too.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I only remember my losses.
You have the same glasses.
and the big wins.
So you've got a very short memory.
I wish that was the case.
Yeah.
Super blitz from Mr. Kraft moving in.
Shauner, how
The
long
talented
before you
Mr.
think
Ripley.
you have to be, that like it's sort of suspect, like maybe you're hallucinating it? Like when does it?
not really
When do you cross into that, bro?
Well, I keep telling Cal he and I have to switch doctors because I think he's got the wrong one.
You got trade?
They told him not to eat, and then they said, that's the guy, I don't understand that at all. All right, go get it.
Ooh.
Oh,
What? And
That's a sneaky little
It was.
push drive down the
Unfortunately-
line.
and he moved
Unfortunately,
in behind it,
Justin
which probably...
and Phil gave him the stern looking at, the talking to there.
Yeah.
The nonverbal.
That might
cardinal
not be the
communication.
right overhead
Hey,
target.
buddy, that ball should never go there.
Hey there,
No.
fella.
Yeah.
Let's not fall in love with that one.
And Ted, to his credit, was moving in behind it, which probably helped force the error.
Oh.
What a get. No way. I mean, Ted's just putting on a show now. What's that all about?
That's big.
It's
He's
like
got the
O'Malley
vest on.
magic, exactly.
He's got a vest.
Everything's possible in the world
Yeah.
of magic, and this guy is the magician.
Ted O'Magic.
Is there a Magician of the Year award? I don't know.
That's a great question.
Way back when. Claudia Schiffer was his girlfriend, by the way. Cal,
I
look it
actually
up.
was going to say that
Were you?
earlier.
Yeah.
But
Dave Blackstone. Most
I
people
wasn't
don't
sure.
remember him. All right, 5-3, Kraft and O'Malley. This is for Park Ridge, correct? They're playing for Park Ridge, am I right?
Nice.
One of the teams is Park Ridge.
Thank you. I'm a basic guy. I don't need a lot. Just ask me. Those garlic potatoes, that's a no.
It does smell very
tough.
garlicky.
I love
right
them.
now.
Is that me? It's probably me. All right.
Is that me? Is that me? I love that we're just in the paddle hut having the combo. Is that me?
That's the draw.
Whoops.
That's the draw of the CPTC live stream.
Or it's a deterrent, one or the other. Good wide serve, clipping the line. Very stylish.
Confirmed by the chat live stream, Sean, that this is also a Tanaqua team.
Oh, is it?
Yep. So I think you were correct.
That kind of makes sense.
I do think that's one of the cool parts about Chicago racket sports, I guess now in general, is that you do sort of have enough options where
Yes.
you have a bunch of play. I mean,
For
guys
sure.
will kind of float around.
Yeah.
I'll play Series 5 here, and I'll play some summer tennis there, and
Well, and tonight's the last night that you could have played for two clubs.
that's right.
And
That's
the
right.
CPTC
Now,
rules.
yeah.
So-
You're allowed through the semis, right?
Yep.
And the number of emails I get and see on that.
To
Please
confirm
stop.
that.
Please stop. If you think it's wrong, it is.
If you emailed me, then the answer is no.
If you think what's going on is inappropriate,
You're right.
Yeah.
Inappropriate. If playing on two teams is wrong, I don't want to be right, boys.
Frowned upon.
All right. Look at that. All right, Phil usually steps into that, to be fair. Is that the
Why-
first set? I
He
want
does
to
the
say.
first set.
Why do you think you don't? That's a
Unbelievable.
good first set. We'll get to my question after these messages from our sponsors.
Ask Jason if he has
Jason, you have any questions?
what kind of question?
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach, better result.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
Want to see how volley can transform training at your club? We've got a great offer for you. Gather 30 of your club friends and you'll get a free 30-day trial of volley. Experience firsthand how volley's trainer can help everyone improve. Increase reps and track your progress, all while training smarter. Don't miss out. Visit getvolley.com and unlock your club's full potential with a 30-day free trial.
Okay, back in action. You know, this is one of the few matches to actually take a break between sets. Normally we come back and everybody's like, all pistons firing.
You know, in a way, Ted, you look like you had a plate of food there. I'm like, wow, he's really being casual with it.
Yeah, no, he's snacking. He's
There
snacking.
won't be no snacking
Without my knacking.
without your napkins, Coach. Anyway, we're back at the lovely Glenbrook Racket Club paddle courts, watching a semifinal team match between the Park Ridge Oysters and the I don't know.
And the Glenbrook Zealots.
Is that a vegetable?
No, I mean it could
It's
be.
a mollusk.
That's a great question.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But we've gone 3 sets in the last match. No reason why we can't do the same thing in this one. It's only a break of serve. That is.
No, it was a good set. It was well played on both sides. Fast.
Yes.
Aggressive net play for sure.
Just the way we like them. I'm talking about paddle matches, right?
Yeah, all I know is I can't wait for this one to go 3. Already. Yeah, I'm in it.
Man, I love the enthusiasm. Gosh, you guys are upbeat, fellas.
Gosh, you're an upbeat lady.
Anyway, so let's just see if Justin and Phil can make an adjustment here. Am I wrong?
Oh, I suspect they can.
I think they can too. Phil's doing a lot of coaching, so.
I like that.
Next time you mention Justin, call him Judbo. You got it.
Is that what
I can't wait.
Judbo? All right, somebody's making that. No? Is they making that up? No.
Oh.
Is that like
Wait,
one of those
so are you
pet
guys
names?
getting more text comments than I am now?
I'm not getting
No, we
it's
just
in the chat.
We often forget to check the chat because we've got a lot of things going on to manage the live stream.
Right.
But every once in a while,
No, mine are just credit notices.
that's a
Sean.
solicitor call, Sean.
Yeah, that payment didn't go through.
Harris and Harris debt collectors. That's real.
And shoe repair.
That's a real company.
Taxidermy.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's a good volley.
Yeah.
Oh, way to leave it. Way to leave it, Phil. There we go. He's in there. All right, 30 love. Not a bad, not an inauspicious start, if you will.
Good shot. Good return. Great.
Man, that's just-
Oh, boy.
Oh.
He went for the back roller.
I mean,
Is that what
sometimes
they call it these
It
days?
rolls up his back.
this is
Okay.
not. I mean, that's a desperation stab. That is not necessarily a
You don't like
lobbable
the
ball.
back roller?
No, that's just, look at that. That's some strength, man, doing that with the wrist. I love it.
Yeah, the little
He had a
disguise play.
Back
had
at
a little
Lakeshore, we
extra
call that
sauce
a
on
Doug
that one.
Friedman right there. Let's give Doug
That
a little
was,
bit of
yeah, that was a
It's
little Friedman-esque.
a high forehand volley drop shot.
He shows it
Yes.
like he's going to hit a waterfall.
Exactly.
And then just
Exactly.
deadens the paddle.
Exactly.
How
Not
about-
that Phil didn't invent that shot. Maybe Doug took it from Phil,
How
but I'm
about
just
Rob
telling you.
from our first match with the drop shot?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob.
He's actually, we're selling tickets to the seminar.
He
now.
was a machine.
Another
you
great
gotta-
blitz from Mike Kraft, by the way.
He only hit 30
Yawn.
drop shot winners,
Great
and
shot.
it only takes 48 points to win a match.
Yeah.
So that's a good percentage.
Yeah, he might be a guy that you can't drive the ball near.
No.
You
Either
might
that
have
or
to just decide to lob more.
Everything.
If you don't
Lob
know you can
whatever.
drive around
Wow.
him.
See, I'm okay with
Got
that
all that
drive,
one.
but
Yeah, I
again, he
know.
wasn't really ready.
Not quite. I think the ball took off on him a little bit, too, to be
You're a
fair.
nice guy.
I'm trying to be.
He wasn't ready.
It's one of my.
Great volley.
Oh. Almost a little zealous.
All right, so
to
hold
use
there
Coach
from
Matt.
Judbo.
That's mascot idea.
I wish this wasn't so much fun.
This, you know what? We don't have the logo on the windscreen either, which we always use to kind of measure.
If it's low enough or
Exactly.
not.
Well, that's because typically the Zealots
Oh, a
participate
good
in
lead
private.
from Mike Kraft. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's in their sacred scrolls.
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
This is Skyrim
Yeah.
paddle out here. Yeah, we got
Again,
Assassin's
I
Creed.
know we said it earlier, but anybody listening?
Good lob.
Hello, anybody out there? But no, everybody should come by the Glenview Club tomorrow, next week, next Tuesday night.
Yep, Tuesday night finals.
March 11th.
Here's
Yes.
a well-kept secret. You've already paid for it.
Yes.
You might as well
Yes.
just show up and have a burger and watch
Exactly.
some paddle and enjoy a beer.
For sure.
Because it's part of the gig.
And the weather looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night.
55 degrees.
Shot.
It's going to be beautiful out. Come say hi.
Just a little long there. Just
And if
Just
you're
back.
and if you're playing, win, and then come.
Yes.
If you do not win,
come anyway.
come anyway.
Get out there.
Please.
Come on, man.
If you don't win, you're not allowed to leave until you finish the beer.
You
That's
still get to drink out of the beer
Yeah.
truck.
There are people there from last year still trying to finish out the beer
Yeah,
truck.
I actually we kicked a guy out of the hut last week.
It took a while.
It's called squatting.
Yeah, they don't have the same squatting laws here in this state. You gotta.
It's in the Village of Golf. They got the rom-com lights, Sean. You know,
Yes. That's what makes people want to fall asleep in the hut.
so good. I love a good set of lights.
You do feel like you could live there.
For sure.
I did for a long time.
There's no tables to fall off.
And let me be yet again the most recent one to apologize for that on your behalf.
For what, the squatter who's lived there for
Just
the last
just for
couple
having
weeks?
to live there. You know.
Oh, what a shot.
Great move.
What a shot. Phil
Jeez.
just laying
Look,
it down.
But
That's tough inside
You know what I
in like
love
that.
about Phil?
What's that?
They're in a grind, they're in a match. He still wasn't happy with his lob 2 lobs ago, right? Did you see him shake that off?
Yeah. He was like, come on.
He still wasn't happy with
It's
it.
that kind of demanding, though.
And
Yeah, agreed.
yeah, Phil.
We all feel it, buddy.
And we've all been there.
You know, but
Yeah.
don't you? Okay, just to make them laugh, because sometimes you just got to throw a little humor in there to get them to kind of relax a little bit. Just go, Phil, you got to take that a little later, man.
Yeah.
How many times I got to tell you? Like you just got to.
Yeah.
Hit him.
Yeah, but I think we can all identify with that sort of
sure.
playing the perfect point and setting yourself up and driving down the line to missing a ball halfway in the net where you were trying to put it over the center of the net
What
strap.
a return!
Like it's just
O'Malley continues his barrage of balls a half an inch over the net that are dipping.
I think this is the time of the year, right, where you just have to be okay with the exchange, right?
Take your time, Phil.
Hit the return.
Yes.
Make it back. They hit the volley, and we're going through the exchange.
Yes.
Wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, put on a clean pair of drawers if you wear
The
underwear.
exchange.
Not
Yes.
everybody does.
if you were in a yeah, that's
Not
a
everybody
choice.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a preferential thing.
Yeah.
But point is, you just do it.
And I
Most
tell
of
you-
us.
Or not. Oh, Phil.
It depends on the day and what you've got
sure.
going on. You know.
It's clean.
Yes.
I mean,
What you got going on that day?
It's a very powerful feeling in a meeting when you decide that you're going to change your routine. Let's just put it that way.
What is a routine? I have no idea. All right.
Right now, it's your
2-1.
routine for
Exactly.
Mike Kraft and Ted O'Malley to be dominant. That's their routine.
Of the Park Ridge
I tell you
Road
what.
Runners? Is that what they are? Road Runners? No.
I think we said Roadrunners.
We said
I think it was Roadrunners.
I don't know. You came up with that one.
I did.
Yes.
That was you.
The Coyotes.
Yeah.
I said Roadsters or road. I don't know.
It's okay.
Forget
it's
it.
all right. I could
The
go for.
shallots.
I could go for
Ball
some blue peanut M&Ms right now.
Oh man.
Do you
There you go.
separate out the other ones, or they're
but
just
I
not
can
your
tell.
favorite?
I can tell the colors.
Yeah, but you're not like
No, I eat 'em all.
You're not like that's a yellow one. I don't want it.
No. I'll eat them
Okay.
all. But if you were to
You're not
quiz
Mariah
me,
Carey.
yeah. I mean, I prefer all blue. Prefer all blue, but
No.
I want fresh flowers. I want fresh flowers every day in my dressing room, and all blue peanut M&Ms. I want you to separate them
No
out.
Mariah Carey. Jason's more like a Selena Gomez thing. Whoop.
what does that even mean?
I know,
Sean?
I'm
I don't
sorry.
even know what that means.
I'm just trying to think of somebody popular and very. Okay, forget that. Taylor Swift. How about that?
No, thank you.
All right, fine. I'm done.
Although, look,
Oh, that might have been. Nice scoop.
Yeah, caught it. Caught a little baseline
Oh, wow, I
action.
didn't realize
from
that.
my daughter who's
Oh,
7.
okay.
Yeah. No, I mean,
So you're not okay. All right.
I'm
kind
not
of-
a Swiftie.
No, but by default, you kind of have
Yeah.
to be. I get it. I get it.
it's okay.
I understand. I feel that way about ABBA.
No, not the same. Not the same.
I feel that way about the Bee Gees.
You know what? Back in the 70s, it is the same. You got to understand.
What?
Oh, man.
Like if you were to say the Beatles, or
And a game.
2-2.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Paradox.
Glenbrook bringing it back a bit.
Yeah, a little more.
Unbelievable hands.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
No,
You got to respect that move.
He read it.
Sick reflex from Mike Kraft there. That was incredible. That was smooth, man.
Smooth.
That was Velveeta, Kraft Velveeta.
Do you like?
Velveeta is technically
I'm
a
not-
cheese product, just so we're clear. It's not refrigerated. It comes off a shelf in a cardboard box.
Wait, look at me. Does it look like I'm selective about that?
Sean Albrecht, cheese product.
Do you? All right.
You just go to the dairy section. What is
Velveeta
this?
shells or Kraft mac and cheese?
Oh, that is a tough one. I would go Kraft mac and cheese as well, but I did enjoy Velveeta shells.
It's a good
as
mix-up,
kid.
isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Sean, you know what that is, right? No, I don't know. It's mozzarella. Okay,
Sean.
it's good.
Sean's eating all of them at the same time. There's no distinction.
You mix them up?
What? I like the 10 cheese.
I like the 10 cheese option.
10 cheese mix. In the...
It's like you go to Cincinnati and you get a 10-way.
All right, 3-2, and Glenbrook seems to have found a little life here, getting up 3-2.
I am not surprised. I think that this is going to be one of those things where we're going to see some momentum swings. This is two pretty evenly matched teams.
Absolutely. O'Malley and Kraft just played a really good first set, let's face it. But again, as I said before, basically a break of serve.
It's not a break until you hold.
That's right.
A genius said that.
Jeez. Hey, Sean, I
Yes.
wish you wouldn't have made the ABBA comment.
Oh, why is that?
Because now we're getting, are you the dancing queen of paddle pros? Dear God.
I'm sorry.
Well, are you?
No, hard
Okay.
no.
All right. Hard no.
That's my wife's favorite song, by the way.
You remember the movie Matt Damon, The Martian?
Of course.
Yeah.
Where he gets stranded on Mars? And all he has
And he's
stay
stuck
in?
with
Oh,
just
the ABBA.
70s
Just
disco
an almost-
music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Look what you've done.
They got a lot of hits. Look, I saw their
But they're not
their
good.
hologram show. What are you talking about?
They're not
Their
good.
hologram show was unbelievable. They didn't play a bad song. I'm just telling
The
Hologram show.
I saw it. I swear to God, I saw it in London. Speed. He got it. Oh. You know what? If he didn't have to play it off the screen, that was tough.
Yeah.
Nice angle there from Mr. Kraft again.
We're at 2 serving 3, love 40.
Yes. There we go.
Great return, Phil.
That's the ticket.
He's good touch.
But
Yes.
and to that point, like he hits a great return, but
Nice.
but Mike just volleys it back and makes
Yeah.
it look so easy, right?
Yeah.
That was my point about the even exchange, right?
For sure.
Don't miss your return. Just
No.
put it right back at him.
No.
Treat.
No, that's the cool. That's a cool thing about paddle. You
As
can
the great Pat Foley would say.
make. You can make kind of. You'll pay for a mistake, but you can make one.
Oh God! Now we're being compared to John Travolta. It's getting worse.
Wait, John Travolta with what you like, Mamma Mia type
Do
thing?
you remember
Is
that
what we're
commercial he did around Christmas where he dressed up as
Oh, that
Santa?
was awesome.
That was a great one.
talking- That was phenomenal. Oh,
That was the best John Travolta thing I've seen.
Jeez,
It
that's
was,
a
yeah.
laser.
Yeah.
He got caught in a tough spot there.
Pounded that. That's Pound Town. No.
Yeah, total pound
Okay,
town.
I was gonna say.
And that was he hit it to the square despair, right
Really?
at the picture frame.
Wow.
Right at the picture frame.
So that's if you do that, you're basically in Pound City, basically.
No,
Like
it's Pound
a
Town.
Pound
There's no Pound
metropolis.
City.
Okay, sorry. Good.
Well, I mean, it's within the village district of Pound
But
Town.
if Pound Town gets to be this
Yeah.
overpopulated
And,
area,
no,
Right, right.
There's only one.
But
All right, fine.
that's only zoned for commercial.
Wait, it's not residential?
No. You can't live in that zoning district of
well, see,
Pound
that's
Town.
the cool thing about this
I don't know.
ABBA
I feel
thing.
like
They-
I live in Pound Town.
the cool
Well, I mean,
thing-
you do, but you got a special permit.
Oh, okay.
You guys
Yeah.
gotta realize this cool thing about the ABBA thing is they put a temporary theater up when they do, so that's kind of zoned in a way. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was kind of a cool show.
You
Anyway.
do You do have to get. I think you do have to probably get permission from the village.
I would have. The village of Pound Village.
I mean, in order to put up your own amphitheater.
Technically, guys.
Nice hands.
Wow, what a
Shot.
volley.
Get
Two in a
out,
row?
say it,
Three
yeah.
got. Wow.
Look at this
Now
point.
slow it down.
Yep,
Unbelievable.
smart.
Yep.
Do less.
Yes. That's the hard. Oh, we got the
Right
doink.
into the nick.
And he handled
You
it.
gotta call it.
He called it. He bought that one. That stayed in. Justin with the touch.
2 great volleys by Justin.
Point of the match here.
Yes.
Look at this.
Good
And
hands.
look, 3-3. For the record, we're 30 all in the 7th game.
The always critical
called
second
And
game.
look at this point.
Uh-oh, blitz down.
I love it.
He's going to get there. Oh.
Judbo's excited about that one.
Finally.
All right. Can we get
O'Malley
serious
proves
for a
that he's
second?
human.
Yeah.
He missed it.
You
I
can't.
mean, I'll try.
Yeah, we can try.
Yeah.
You can't blitz on a cross-court lob.
No, yeah.
Can't do it.
It is one that is
Can't do
always
it.
going to expose you. I will say that if you haven't blitzed yet and something chaotic has happened where you can tell a team is arguing about a ball or something like that,
right.
but otherwise, yeah, I mean it's not generally a great idea.
4-3. Vaulting ahead here is Glenbrook coming back. The Gypsy Kings from Glenbrook. I don't know. I was trying to think of.
No, I mean
music.
that's a good one too.
I was going music.
Are we changing mascots mid-match?
Well, I just threw something in there.
Guy in court 2 just got hit in the business.
Yeah, I think he's okay though.
Well, here's the way I look at it.
He's
If he
still
wasn't-
walking.
That's my point. If he wasn't okay,
He's got a
we'd
vest on.
already know.
He's tougher than
Wait,
He's
does the vest-
practically immortal.
Does the vest protect that area?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, little known fact, but
hands
the
from
vest
Mike
always
Kraft there.
has a little
That's
bit
in.
of
Nice lob. That's going to work.
extra armor
Totally.
in that low-hanging region.
You think it's just for show and
Is
fashion?
that like armor meats and stuff, like the hams and things?
Yes.
What?
Yes, it is.
Armor hot dogs, like
What
stuff
is
like
Armor,
that.
hot dogs,
I
armor,
didn't
yeah.
want to say hot dog.
Any processed meat product.
Oh my. Okay. I'm sorry. I
Goes
brought it
great
up.
with Velveeta.
Exactly. What doesn't? There you
Almost
go. Get
any
out.
real food.
I wish I was
All right, we got a little jumping waterfall.
discriminating.
We're land animals. You should never leave the ground.
This is another point of the match here. Want to get over? Get over. Oh, nice try.
Yep, good shot.
Doinked in, so to speak, into the nick.
I used to tell people
And
all the time
Mike
that if you
almost
have to
pulled it
jump,
off.
you're way out of position. And then I had a bunch of people watch me play, and they were like, "You're like 6'3", and you jump every time you hit a waterfall." And I was like, "Right, but that's for the extra leverage."
And I'm out of position.
Yeah, I'm also not good.
Do as I say,
Yeah.
not as I do.
I just tell him I need the exercise, so that's why I jump up.
That's funny. I said that earlier.
Little
today.
bonus calorie
I
burn.
said that today, Sean. Paddle should not be your cardio workout for the day. If it is, you're doing it wrong.
Bummer.
Look, the salad bar is my cardio workout right now. Literally, I go there and I'm sweating. Get out.
Sit down.
Nice try. That was a good overhead there.
I've
let that
replaced
go to
my
the screen.
utensils with 5-pound weights, and now I sweat all the time.
You got to replace my ute, and I'm going, I didn't know really not where we're going to go. See, this is why I don't drink. All right, 40-15, I want to say. What? 40-15.
Smart reset.
Good
Love that
lob.
ball. And again, if there was a logo, that would have been under the logo.
For sure said, no, just a little
tough.
longy.
But that's the right shot.
Yeah, it is.
Right shot.
Yeah, maybe just got caught with a little too much action, leaning backwards.
So
Look,
40-30.
execution errors are okay.
He just handled it. Man. Got all that one, though.
I feel like Phil is pressing, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Just at least on the important points.
he
more important
sensed
points. Yeah.
he sensed the little momentum that they had going into that last game up 4-3, and I think he really was trying to capitalize.
Yeah, well, and again, he's obviously, I'm going to guess, the most experienced player on the court, right? So he feels like he's got to do maybe a little more.
Yeah.
But
Or maybe
I'm
the
not
most
sure.
natural tennis player, maybe, guys?
Yeah,
Am I wrong?
You might. Yeah, I think at this point, I know it's hard to control, but you really got to trust it. If you've got experience that goes along with a bunch of matches, you just kind of have to sort of stay the course and know that
Yeah.
You know, momentum swings around, and if you can stay calm when it happens, then you're more likely to be in control of it.
Right. Totally.
It's a good lob. Nice scoop.
One of the interesting things that you do, you'll notice a little bit. That's a great shot. You'll notice a little bit at this level is that maybe there's a
got down like Cool in the Gang.
Slightly less disguise, right? So everybody's hitting percentages, and that's good, and they're sort of like picking their shots and committing to it.
From Ted O'Malley. I agree, Coach.
But maybe not like setting up for, oh, I might hit this one big, reset. Oh, I might go after this in the corner, reset.
Well, and I think that was one of the things that Sean and I were talking about earlier, and Cal and I in the first match, right? If you set up for a drive or an overhead, you can change at any time.
Correct.
But if you're setting up for the casual, softer lob, it has to be the reset. Then you can't switch
harder
to the
accelerate.
Other.
Yes.
Yeah. Only thing you probably could get away with maybe is kind of a chip. You can get away with it at the last second. You can kind of
if it's a finesse shot, sure. Yeah, if it's a finesse shot, sure.
Trying to drive it with even a little bit of topspin is going to be difficult to do. All right, 5-4. They're still hanging on here. You got to love it.
That's what you wanted, Cal. Right?
I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait for this one to go 3.
Don't do that. You just say you hope.
Oh, I mean, I hope.
Yeah, you hope.
And somebody asked me if we ever do there is no FanDuel on this stuff, but as I said, I would use Fat Jacks anyway because for obvious reasons, that's what I would use.
Fat.
Very fat too.
Chub.
Anything chub. Well,
Chub.
that's more of an Ewok thing, but we'll take that too. Yeah, I'm good. Well, that's one of my favorite characters from Star Wars is definitely the Ewoks because of the chub thing. It was really chub, I think, but I don't really know what it was. I don't think so. Speak Ewok-ese, was it? Okay,
Ewok-ese.
Servant. Oh,
I mean, technically, the Ewoks were the Viet Cong, so I sort of understand where we're headed.
I just got a great one. So.
What?
From who?
So the question was, what's the difference between the size of the different paddles? And I said nothing if you hit it in the sweet spot.
That's true. Yeah.
Right. And then the conversation goes on, whatever. And then it goes, okay, well, just watch it longer so you make sure you hit it in the sweet spot. Response, that's what my wife says.
Wow.
Did anyone else not see that coming?
Oh, let's try.
No, I knew where we were going, but I still enjoyed it.
It's so good.
All right, 15 all here. Little long. Wow.
Little long?
Yep. Just smart. Yep. Just about like an inch.
Just long enough.
I want to say. Stop.
Hate it when that happens.
I don't know where we're going with that, but I like it. All right, in there.
So the question will be, guys, is so we know we're probably close over there on court 4.
Yep.
If we're in the clinching scenario, right?
I see where you're going.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, is this a clinch and walk off?
Wow. I love the move.
Yes.
He's taking it there to a set point here for GBR. C, I should say.
Well, and again, you go back to the whole...
see, you got to love Phil because you know what he did? He kept it smooth.
Yes.
On that return.
Well, he's only hit 1 million of those, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but that was my point earlier. Just hit the same shot.
Exactly.
They're going to get it back.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, he finds
got the
one,
doink.
and there it is. Are we in did I just watch a third
there it
set?
is.
Wow.
Again? Unbelievable.
I can't wait for this to go 3. We're going to take a break and hear from our sponsors.
Good luck, we're all counting.
Good luck, we're all counting on you.
I wonder if they're going to go right into it like the last court did.
Yeah, they didn't take any.
Can I
Doubtful.
Can I use
looks
the
like
restroom?
We're going to hear from our sponsors and be right back.
Either way. Yes. I love it.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank. Wintrust, different approach, better results.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
Okay, so we're going to see how this goes here, depending on what these guys want to do. Glenbrook has clinched their path into the finals.
Wait, it doesn't look like these guys are getting ready to play again.
No, it looks like Phil might be putting his jacket on.
It looks like there's a chance that they're like, hey, that was fun. Maybe not. Let's see what happens. I mean,
maybe they want to play a tiebreaker.
Maybe they're
not.
gonna.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Actually,
but Glenbrook has ended up in the Series 8 final after winning.
He's putting his jacket on.
3 matches thus far.
You know, James Brown used to do the same thing.
But he feels good.
Point.
He sweat through 2 capes and a whole suit during a performance, and then he would just put a jacket back on. Of course, he had more on, than that. Let me see. He's picking up his paddle.
He's ready to go.
Maybe he's just a little chilly.
Yeah, I mean, when I sweat through that 3rd leotard, that's really when I know that it's time for the show to take a different direction.
Did anybody see the Benson Boone
those
Grammys where he jumped off the piano? How great was that?
I think I saw it afterwards on social media.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Uh-oh, here comes another question. I didn't take that out. I shouldn't.
I like it. I like it, Sean. This one's a bop. Leave it.
This is a buzzer. A banger, Sean. All right, whatever. All right, we're into a third set.
Okay, we're going to play the third, at least from what we can tell.
This is all about pride, guys. And you know what? It's giving me a warm feeling. I'm just saying.
You got to respect it. It's on the live stream. They're going to play it.
I don't know. This is the essence of real paddle here. Camaraderie, the whole 9. I'm just trying to say it there. Probably not saying it very well, but that's not the point. Oh!
Yeah, they're going to play out the third set. I asked them to settle it with a good old-fashioned knife fight, but they declined.
It's on like West Side Story where they have to tie the left hands together and then fight with the right hand. It's my favorite.
It was just like that. And I even brought enough knives for everyone, and they still said, no, that's okay, we'll play paddle.
You know what, that's the kind of host you are, though.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to be prepared.
Most people don't understand that. Maybe Martha Stewart might, but that's about it. Nobody does. Well, far with a strong volley there. So the fact that you're playing for pride now, anybody got a pickings now? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're just talking pride, because we already know that the whole thing's over, do you think, okay, Glenbrook clinched already, so does Glenbrook just kind of throw in the towel here?
Well, this is an interesting one because Phil and Justin have nothing on the line.
Yeah,
so there's not, and Mike and Ted can really swing free because...
And have an excellent adventure like they always have. I just realized that. That's going in.
Good hands.
Oh.
That was Bill and Ted.
Super. I know. I'm just...
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was. No, you're absolutely right.
I second-guessed it when I said it.
I thought so.
I suspect the quick third set to be the sort of direction of this one. Because I'm just kind of like, I don't know if you would grind out long points if you don't have to. No.
There's a bus leaving in 30 minutes. Be under it.
That might be under it.
Oh, okay.
That might be one of those things about paddle
1540.
that I do, it was never my strength to be like, I want to win no matter what and grind out a million lobs. And so then, like sometimes practicing was hard because you would go out and play a couple sets on a Saturday afternoon.
Right.
And if you weren't invested, like, they were not long sets.
No.
And not in a good way where you were on fire, just in a way where you were like, I should have lobbed that, but I didn't because whatever.
We used to jokingly call that exhibition paddle.
Yeah, that's what.
No lobs.
No, yeah, we're not
Put
going to
on a
lob at
show.
all. Yeah.
Balls at your toes. Go for the cutter.
Yeah.
See, but
Hit overheads from everywhere for no reason.
Therein lies the entertainment, boys, because I kind of personally didn't get to see one of the matches that Coach Matt's talking about, where he and Carl Morgan decided, you know what, I'm tired, you're tired, I'm not lobbing another ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to swing at every ball and I'm going to screen drive every ball.
In like a quarterfinal reprieve of, you know,
And I'm going to get a pot roast. That's it. I've had it.
That is the right shot, though.
It went in, though. We'll take it. I say we, like I'm part of the team.
And,
Always do that.
We do have the APTA National Tournament going on right now.
That's
Everybody
really?
should tune in. Yep.
Whereabouts?
I'm actually a fan. It's in Philly.
That's right. The cricket club.
Yeah, Philly is actually, I would
in
say,
Longwood.
I've been to a lot of national tournaments outside of Chicago, obviously. I would say Philly is probably top 3 for nationals.
For nationals?
Yeah.
Is that right?
They do a great job there.
Yeah.
Nice grass courts there, by the way.
Philly Cricket Club?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice grass courts.
Better than Marion? You played at Marion?
Never. I played at Westchester Country Club, Philly, and the Newport Casino. Not Daddy needs a new pair of slippers.
The Newport Casino's got to be one of my favorite grass courts of all time.
Yeah. But that's only there are 3 places. Yeah, real grass that is.
Yeah. No. So national tournament everyone should tune
4.
in to that.
Sorry, I take it back. I know people are keeping track at home. 3 more places. I'm sorry about that. I forgot
What's
about.
that?
Like I said, I'm old. PGA West and La Quinta. I forgot about those.
La
two.
Quinta's
Go
a
ahead.
good one.
Let's
Yeah.
go ahead. Lost on every single one of them, by the way. You were
Grass
saying-
wasn't your surface.
You know, it's funny. I don't think I had one.
I don't have a surface.
You know, hard courts aren't your surface, Sean. Clay courts aren't your surface. There's nothing left.
I have no surface. I'm a surface cleaner. I'm fantastic.
You're Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean.
I interrupted you, Coach Jace. What were you
No,
going to say?
I don't know. I don't remember.
But it
Were
probably
we talking
was.
about something?
Yeah, we were.
Okay.
It was moderately paddle
The
related.
Philadelphia Cricket Club, that type of thing. I think you were there, right there. Now that you took a nice bite of the.
Nationals, yeah. Nationals was the conversation.
Yeah.
There are no cookies.
Yeah.
So
The pita bread. Just
That's a
stuff
major
it right
bummer.
in there, and then I'll ask you a question.
I don't know the current rotation of Nationals. I probably should, but how far out do they have it planned?
Wow, they're like the
thank
USGA.
you. I waited till I swallowed that.
No,
last
you're
bite.
fine. Take
No.
your time.
So it's about a 3-year process.
Yeah.
So Chicago is looking at hosting a Nationals in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Probably 2. So.
They already have the site picked out.
Yeah, I mean,
Should you be talking about it? Can you be talking about it?
Sure.
All right.
I mean, the reality is so there's a lot of factors that go into it. Courts, proximity, clubhouse, etc.
Parking.
Grease money.
Parking is a big, grease money. I'm not involved in that, Sean, but you can send your Venmo to, or I accept cash. No, but I think all of those other pieces. So people ask us all the time, like, why does Glenview host or certain clubs host across the country? And there's all these other X factors between. Again, the club being closed, logistics between the courts.
Yep.
Parking is a big one.
Yeah, people don't realize that there aren't that many clubs that have parking for the level of event that Nationals is.
Sure.
So
it seems easier than it is. Can you accommodate 2 or 3 teams on a Thursday night? Sure. We can fit 60 cars.
Nice
well, what
points
if
from
there's
O'Malley
600?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Yeah. You're not using the driving range that day.
And so I'm really curious to see how the schedule goes.
It's a little too hard for that first while.
In Philly this
Swingy.
year. I'm a huge fan of it. So I think
All
for
right,
everybody
low 40.
moving forward, I think that's going to be a big selling point. If they can alter
good
the
first
schedule,
spot.
that changes a lot of the court usage, parking, the flow of the whole tournament.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say this: here in Chicago, our goal always is to provide.
It's not a
and
bad
keep
idea there, Phil.
increasing
I like that.
the
Little touch.
player
All right, 3-2.
experience.
Yeah.
So we spent a lot of time, and I'm going to urge everyone to stay in touch for the next following year and all the tournaments, et cetera, whatever. The CPTC board working with the APTA, we're working very hard to make those group of tournaments next year here in Chicago locally and on a national level a better experience. So
That's cool, Jay.
thanks, Sean.
We're always trying to improve, constant and never-ending improvement. Kind of a John Wooden ideology, if you will, to come full circle. Weren't we talking about him in the first match? I think.
It's also not as easy as it sounds because Chicago
good-looking
also
forehand.
has typically done a great job in a lot of ways. And so, like, yeah, there's always minor things that you can improve, but it's funny because I've been in situations before where they're
Nice
like,
forehand, Justin. Sometimes just
you know, this was
swings
the
all
best
you need.
version of this tournament. And I was like, we weren't really comparing it to anything that was
I
not
mean,
that great.
I mean,
like sometimes you're like, wow, best tournament ever. And you're like, yes, well, the other ones weren't
It's a
awesome.
super shot.
I mean,
I
look,
like Ted's idea to stay back.
here
Go
in
ahead.
Chicago, we're spoiled, and look at what's going on tonight, right? There's 560 plus teams playing in the
Putting
Chicago
on a
League.
clinic.
And tonight is
Nice
the
shot again,
last night
Justin.
of the semifinals for that.
Yes.
And then what's going to happen Tuesday night at the Glenview Club is outrageous. Nowhere else in the country does what's going to happen next Tuesday night.
Right.
If the weather is good and people come out, we could have 1,000 people there.
Yeah. O'Malley
That
magic.
doesn't happen anywhere else
No.
in the country. So, again, Alan Graham and Bill O'Brien and John Noble and Shannon Vincent and Pat Lydon and the list goes on and on and on.
Jason Love.
No, stop it. But the point being is there's all these people that have done this since
big.
the late 70s that built what this is.
Craftley's
So, again,
be here all evening.
everyone should appreciate what we've got here in Chicago. It really is special. It's really unique.
We are becoming the Mecca, if you will.
Well, we're more than 2.5 times the size of any league across the country.
I mean, not that the East Coast doesn't still have a huge
Presence.
contingency.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's just that we've, kind of expanded. We've grown so much here in the Midwest. Seriously. I don't just mean personally.
I feel like I've grown this year. I don't know about anybody else.
Well, it's just because your commentating has been so on point.
Oh
that,
my
you know,
gosh.
it's
Can we not?
impossible not
Get
to.
over it. Get over it.
Please keep going.
Speed, he's got it.
Tell me more.
I love
nice
the fact
try.
that he went after that. Almost could have
And the
pulled that
league
around the net.
succeeds despite what we do on live on air every week. You know,
Despite our best
I mean,
efforts.
one would think that with this kind of crap that we're putting out,
We
that,
are a boat anchor around
you know,
the neck
this
of the
entire
CPTC.
thing would be falling apart. And don't get me wrong,
What
it
a
is.
shot! What
We're
a
just
shot
not,
from Mike Kraft.
We're just not tearing it down fast enough. It's just they're rebuilding it faster than we can.
Exactly. We got to get going.
Hey, we better pick it up.
Go ahead, and curse again. Just get that out. Let a few loose there.
It's YouTube.
Yeah. I've already gotten a few texts. It's okay.
Yeah. This is my last week.
Good night, everybody.
I got a great story I'll share off air about that. Today's my last day. Today's my last day.
Why are you sharing it? If it's your
I'm
last
gonna
day, why are
be
you
done.
sharing it off the air? Look, I'm the one who talked about a girl falling off the table. I mean,
That's true. You did.
I've already lowered the bar.
Great point.
And that was at like 8:15.
That's right.
That wasn't even late.
We're way past that right now.
Oh, sure.
It's served. Wow.
Nice return.
Tell you what,
Phil's
kind of getting the groove on that forehand
You can
again.
see he's calmed down a little bit over
Yeah.
here on the ad side.
For sure.
I think we had a clinch on the other side. We had two
Yep.
matches here at Glenbrook, so the HUD is active. It's getting loud. I think we had a clinch on the other side. So.
For Glenbrook. Or for no, that's another.
Well, there's a whole other match going
Yeah,
on.
that's right. That's right. I take
Series
that back.
35.
And we're not sure if Glenbrook's one of the teams, maybe? I was just thinking maybe if they were one of the teams.
They have to be. They're hosting.
That's right. That's what I'm thinking. See how I figured that out? I'm not just another stupid fat
Did you
guy.
go to the Harvard of the Midwest? I did.
And it's that kind of commentary that really allows us to destroy Chicago paddle brick by brick.
That's not true. Sean, we love you.
Somebody has to. All right.
The girl who fell off the table did.
Good lob.
Oh, now he's starting to smooth out.
Yep.
Nothing like clinching it. That works.
We're getting awfully close to having this be the longest point of the match.
Yes. Oh,
Phil. This is all pride.
Wow.
Dr. Phil.
It worked out.
How is that the first Dr. Phil reference?
Back to deuce.
I don't know. That's great, though.
It just felt good. Felt right.
You have to want to change your life.
You know we're in trouble with Dr. Phil starting to feel right, I think. You know what feels really good right now is the Dr. Phil reference.
Oh,
yes.
he went for it.
He almost got back.
He wanted that tomahawk so bad.
He almost got back to get it, though. That was amazing quickness, almost pulling it off.
If you don't play the waterfall, I will. I'll do it.
That well, sounds like we have a sound bite ready to go. That's really good.
Cal's got the replay from last week.
I think he's had long gone.
I liked his intention there. He was just a little late getting it.
Yep. It is the right move.
Now, see, O'Malley earlier in the match, when it hadn't been decided yet, wasn't missing that.
No, he was not missing it at all.
No, just it's a great serve
and
from
it was,
Justin. Wow.
I would say it was one of the more dominant shots of the match.
For sure.
Sean.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. All right.
I don't think we're getting any more PETA.
No.
5-4.
No, the HUD is going to enter full party mode here in about 5 minutes.
I'm about to say. Party in the USA, yeah.
Is that Miley Cyrus?
I think so. Very good. Sit. Yeah.
You got it.
It's in there.
Ooh, nice.
For sure, that's it.
Uh-oh. No.
Oh, good blitz.
Wow.
It's pretty good body control there from O'Malley.
What a great shot.
That's dying in the corner.
Well played
Once
by Mike
again.
there. But again, speed kills, right? Hit it soft
Like
and
me
slow.
and my prom date. In the corner, just like in the fetal position. Just
she waited.
Yeah, with it. Yeah. I've already spilled something on the front of me. I'm drooling. Yes. You saw it coming. Scoop. Good overhead. There we go. A little honey scooter there. Nice.
Oh, but I love it.
Yeah.
I love the drop.
Again, why not? Yes. For sure.
It's my favorite thing. Well,
I mean,
brown paper
it
packages tied
becomes
up with string.
percentage. It becomes such a percentage play when you can hit a drop shot and you know somebody can't get to the ball when it's still above the net, right?
Correct.
Because you start to have really limited options. You can go, nice
Phil.
little angle there.
Dr. Phil goes backhand.
Yes.
No, I agree with you, Matt. I mean, I think the reality is it is so many layers, like an onion, dimensions that it brings to the game.
Oh, got it. All right, Justin misses a forehand return, which he hasn't done in a while, by the way.
Staying back on Phil.
I almost like this version of Phil. I'm going to say it. I'm not saying he can't crank a forehand every so often.
He's mellowed out
He
a little
is.
bit.
That's just the way. I think he should be playing that way all the time.
Not your ball.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Not
He's just
your
trying to
ball,
help out,
Justin.
but you can help by staying out of my way. I know it's really funny, but I'll say that to somebody on the platform court. Hey, I know you want to help, but you're better off just stay. Like that's what I mean. If I'm going to help you, I'm going to help you by staying out of your way.
Well, I jokingly say I was always going to make T-shirts that say "Not yours," right? Like you hand it out in that situation. Yes. Not yours. Not yours.
Nice return.
I think the question is it's not.
All right, finished it up there, 6-4.
Unbelievable.
Great match. Congratulations to Glenbrook Racket Club.
That's
Series 8 for moving on to the finals. We're gonna pack it up here for the evening, and we will be back with the finals for you next week from Glenview Club.
Yes.
Tuesday night.
In lovely Gulf,
Tuesday
Illinois.
evening.
No shotgun.
Not this time.
There will be no guns.
No guns. Okay.
No guns.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We will go live stream with as many matches as we can. I know there will be a variety of levels playing.
Yes.
On Tuesday night from Glenview. So we'll just bring you whatever we can. They may or may not. They stagger the start times for that stuff so they can fit as much in as possible, right? Yeah.
Stay tuned for your emails. The
That's
emails
right.
will tell you all what it's going to be.
Yep, and we will we'll be live with as much of that as we can possibly bring you.
Exactly. Thanks to our sponsors again one more time. Illinois One and Joint, Viking, Wintrust, and of course Volley. Yeah, thank you guys, man. Great job again. Can't wait for the playoffs. It's going to get exciting.
Good to see you guys. We'll see you for the finals next week.
You got it.
Illinois Bone and Joint Institute is the best choice for orthopedic care. Our walk-in ortho access clinics provide treatment by orthopedic specialists without a trip to the ER. With evening and weekend hours, we provide your family with excellent care when it matters most. Visit ibji.com to find an ortho access immediate care clinic near you.
Not your bank's top priority? Here at Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. No hidden fees or runarounds, but a true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. Whether you're opening your first account, found your dream home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have the financial solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank.